BBall fans, welcome to frigid and frosty and freezing T South Dakota and inside T Area High School's Thunder Alley for tonight's girls basketball matchup between a couple of undefeated teams, the 1-0 T Area Titans and the number 3 team in Class AA, the 3-0 Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. Along with producer Andrew Griffin and my partner Les Schroeder, I am Shad Hockey, and we are excited to be back with you for Titan basketball. This is test number 1 of many tough tests for this team coached by Adam Shoresman. What tests? Well, here are the immediate schedule. This is what it looks like for the Titans. Tonight versus the AA number 3. Thursday versus the AA number 5 in Brandon Valley. Then Campbell County, Wyoming, who looks to be a good team from what we've seen. 2-0 Vermilion Tanagers. And then Class A number 5, West Central Trojans. That's their next 5 opponents. 5 very worthy opponents with Harrisburg, Sioux Falls Christian, Watertown, and others awaiting. The next 3 weeks will be very telling for Shoresman's squad, Les. This is a killer stretch for the Titans. Map out these 5 games. Tell me how this team can compete.
Well, this team can compete on a high level. I mean, you get a AA school right away. We need to play a basketball game, and and I'm not going to say the old coach speak here, but take one game at a time. But these 2 games this next week are very winnable games.
Awesome. Jefferson will be the 12th class AA opponent that T has ever faced. The Titans are 3-A in games against AA teams in their history. They played 6 AAs last year, going 2-4. They're going to face 7 this year as T area starts to get into that transition mode. We will see them competing in AA in a couple of years. Unlike most opponents we see, there isn't much history to talk about with the Titans and the Cavs. T area enters its 20th year as a district this year, and Sioux Falls Jefferson is just in their 2nd year as a high school. The 2 teams have met one time, 364 days ago at Jefferson High School. Looking back at that game, the Titans outplayed the Cavs in the first half and led 24-21 at halftime. A strong third quarter saw Jefferson lead, and then they would pull away and win by 8, 51-43. What happened? Bryn Shepner, who would go on to a fine season, be the 2nd leading scorer and rebounder, found herself in foul trouble, played less than half the game, only scored 5 points, and not grabbing a single rebound. Katie Vasika led the Titans, 19 points, 12 rebounds. Of the 9 players the Titans put on the floor in that game last year, just 4 returned. 2 of them as starters, Vasika and senior Kinder McKinney. The Cavs played 8 last year and returned 5, including Sierra Watkins, Jaden Dunn, Ella Silverdale, Alea Harrington, Cassidy Larson. And so the Cavaliers enter this one 3-0, number 3 in Class AA. They are led by former Rough Rider and former Augustana women's basketball alum, their coach, Shantava Ashley is what I call her, but she has a new name, Shantava Pruitt.
Yes.
And so Pruitt is the daughter of football standout Alvin Ashley, who played at SMSU, and she is the sister of Talon Ashley, who we are watching play tonight versus Lincoln up here. She's 16-11 in her short time at Jefferson. Her Cavs started last year trading losses for wins and wins for losses. They started out 9-10. They would finish, however, 4-1, avenging a 3-point loss to Pierre. And 2 weeks later, they'd beat Pierre by 14 to go to the first state tournament ever in their first year. They went to state. The 8th seed Cavs knocked off number 1 Sioux Falls, Washington in round 1. And then they came back and lost and then won their final game to finish 3rd. So now in year 2, they appear to be rolling. They beat Roosevelt in the game by 30, beat Brandon the next game by 9. Then they beat Lincoln by 8. So they are led. We're going to introduce you to some of their players, a trio of players. The first is Dakota State commit Sierra Watkins, a 5'7" senior guard. She led them last year in scoring 18 points a night. On the year, this year, she averages 12 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 assists. Sierra is a multi-sport athlete for the Cavaliers. Coach Pruitt told us. Coach Pruitt praises her work ethic and how she is constantly setting up for her teammates. She was all Metro, all state, all tournament last year. She is their floor general, Coach Pruitt tells us, and she wants to make sure they're always in the correct offense. A very talented player who can get to the rim, but also capable of knocking down an outside shot. And so she is one of their defensive sparks on this team. Another returning starter is 6' junior Jaden Dunn, who in this game last year pulled down 13 rebounds. Coach Pruitt says she's a versatile player for us that can play both inside and out. She's a huge presence for them on both ends of the glass. She averaged 3 blocks a game last year for the Cavs. She made the all-tournament team and was honorable mention for all-conference last year. Coach AJ from SDSU is in the house because Jaden will be continuing her basketball career at SDSU. Same with T's Katie Vasica for the Jackrabbits. Her height, her natural athleticism can create mismatches for teams, and she can utilize her size in the paint, but she's also got great quickness outside. This year, 8 points, 9 rebounds a night she's averaging. Returning players who saw varsity action, 5'4" senior Cassidy Larson. She must be guarded behind the arc. She is number 4. Watkins is number 3. Dunn is number 21. 5'5" senior Elia McGovern-Harrington, 5.5 points, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. She's a fast guard, capable of disrupting teams defensively. She also has to be guarded from distance. 5'6" junior Ashlyn Johnson, and also 5'11" senior Ava Silvernail. They'll be into the game competing. The Cavs go about 9 deep consistently, and so we expect to see 4 players coming off the bench tonight for Sioux Falls Jefferson. About 5 minutes away as we tick down here, get you to our national anthem and starting lineups. But first, let's talk about the T starters. Mitchell native Adam Shoresman, 54 and 35 in his 5th season with the Titans after being an assistant coach with the Harrisburg Boys. He has enjoyed 3 winning seasons in his first 4 in T area. A Titan girls program just saw winning season in the previous 15 less. And how bad was it before? From 2007 to 2013, this T area Titans girls program won 7 games and lost 118.
See, and I wasn't a part of that. I came in 2013, so then we continued on with the winning ways.
Yeah. But that was in. This is now the Lady Titans have been to 2 SODAC 16 games in the last 3 years, and they have never been to a state tournament. They're hoping the year is this year. They got out of the gate. They've only played 1 game. They had a blistering start in their first game against Dakota Valley 12 days ago. They led after the first quarter 18-12, led at halftime 26-7. We'd see a running clock in the third quarter as Shoresman's group led wire to wire, winning by 32, 58-26. The defensive-minded Titans came away 21 steals. They forced 35 turnovers on defense. And so defense is what we continue to hear out of these coaches and this player. The Titans enter this one a little bit differently than they did against Dakota Valley because SDSU commit Katie Vasica will be playing tonight. She didn't play against Dakota Valley. Also starting for the Titans, 5'9" senior guard Stella Peterson. She led the Titans, scoring a career-high 16 while grabbing 4 steals a game in Game 1. Peterson expanded her game a little bit, driving the lane. She was 2 for 6 from distance, 6 of 7 from free throws. She wears 22. Vasica wears 23. Also stepping in, another first-year starter, 5'10" junior Mara Grant. Grant chipped in with 14 points and 12 rebounds last game while only playing 18 minutes. Nights like that out of Grant are exactly what this team needs. She is a strong and physical player down low. She wears number 10. 3-year starter and senior Kinder McKinney. He's a guard standing 5'5". She was the 3rd Titan in double figures last week with 10. She also added 3 steals, 2 assists. She logged the most minutes last week. She's a solid contributor on both sides of the ball. Like Peterson, she has to be defended behind the arc. She wears number 1. And junior Hayden West was the 4th Titan, making her first career start last week. She put up a nice line, 6 points, 4 assists, 3 steals, 3 rebounds. She, along with her cousin Maya Weber, they were both on the front line of that press that created havoc last year. And so we'll see her cousin Maya Weber come off the bench, probably the first one off the bench. She was 1 for 1 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line for 5 points last week. With 5 steals and 3 rebounds. And so, yeah, that press just really was tough on Dakota Valley. Katie Vasica's numbers for last year, 18 points, 8 assists, 2.5 steals, 2.5 blocks, 2.5 steals, 2.5 blocks, 2.5 assists. She will probably end her career here as T. They keep track of 15 statistical categories. She will probably go down as the leader in 14 of the 15. The only one she probably won't get is charge leader.
Yes.
So the bench, it's hard to see besides Maya Weber, who's going to come out last week. Presley Portner was one of the first ones in. She played 12 minutes. 5'11" junior Rylan Conrad and 5'3" freshman J.C. Babb both logged 10 minutes, so probably see them. Your keys to victory tonight as we tick down to 90 seconds.
Well, I have a bunch of keys, but the big one is to limit Dunn for the Cavs, and Mara has to step up and play a great game, stay out of foul trouble, and if we can have less turnovers than 10, I think we have a great shot at winning tonight.
Yes. I've got some keys to the game. We will get in. Mine will do it since we're down close to 1 minute. Number one, create turnovers and limit turnovers. We saw last year when we had double-digit steals, we were 7-1.
Yes.
7-1 when we had double-digit steals last year. The new girls, West and Weber, they're really good at that. Watch for them. Number two, that's the key, the help from the new girls. West and Weber, they did a great job last year playing within themselves, but playing really scrappy on defense. Number three is make threes. The numbers last year when we made three-point baskets, again, like the steals and turnovers, speak for themselves. If we're making long threes, Katie and Mara will take over inside, and we should be good to go scoring the basketball at least. So we got a ref crew here of Jazzy Jastrom and Jason Reisdorfer and Patrick Spellmeyer. And we're going to turn it over to PA addresser Jerry Pileshi, the real Jerry P, to tell you what's going on tonight and give you our starters.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to T Area High School. As tonight, we welcome the Cavaliers of Sioux Falls Jefferson High School, taking on your T Area Titans. At this time, we ask that you please rise, remove your cap or hat, and pay honor to America with the playing of our national anthem. Please observe proper flag etiquette by standing at attention and placing your right hand over your heart. Active duty personnel or veterans not in uniform may salute the flag. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by the T Area Band under the direction of Stephanie Rannick. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem. The schools participating in this event are members of the South Dakota High School Activities Association. They have adopted the rules under which this game is conducted. A strong commitment to excellence.
All right, there was another great national anthem by the T Area High School Band.
Remember to cheer in a positive manner.
We will let you listen in as Jerry P introduces the starting lineup. And then we will tip it up. Only a few minutes away from tip up here.
In the street sections of the bleachers or with their parents. Your officials for tonight's game are Jason Reisdorfer, Patrick Spellmeyer, and Mr. Jerry Castro. These officials are registered by the State of South Dakota High School Activities Association. The individuals have worked hard to learn the rules and administer them at this event. We request that you respect their honest efforts to initiate this contest.
Okay. Got it. Sure. Okay.
Introducing at this time the T Area Titan cheerleaders.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, maybe.
Nevaeh Bird. Kyla Brown.
Me?
Caitlin Flannery. Josie Kuhn. Aubrey Milbrick. Bree Semler. Michaela Sunny. And Allie Turek. The advisor for the T Area Titans cheerleaders, Katie Lucas. And now let's introduce the starting lineups for tonight. First, for the Jefferson Cavaliers. A 5'5" junior, a guard, number 1, Aaliyah McGovern. A senior guard, standing 5'7", number 3, Sierra Watkins. A 5'4" senior guard, number 4, Cassidy Larson. A junior forward, standing 6 foot, number 21, Jaden Dunn. And a 5'6" junior forward, number 23, Ashlyn Johnson. The head coach of the Jefferson Cavaliers is Shantila Pruitt. Assistant coaches Garrett Dunn, Sarah Zerkel, Bert Eisenberg, and Ethan Freeze. And now let's meet the starting lineup for your T Area Titans. A 5'4" senior guard, number 1, Kendra McKinney. A junior, standing 5'5", at guard position, number 3, Hayden West. A 5'11" junior forward, number 10, Laura Grant. A 5'8" senior guard, number 22, Stella Peterson. And a 6'1" junior guard, number 23, Katie Basica.
There you go for the visiting Jefferson Cavaliers. Leah McGovern, Sierra Watkins, Cassidy Larson, Jaden Dunn, and Ashlyn Johnson for the Titans. Kinder McKinney, Hayden West, Mara Grant, Stella Peterson, and Katie Basica. We have Coach AJ from SDSU in the house. We've got Kello in the house. We've got Marco from what do they call it? Dakota Sports, Dakota Now, or whatever they call it.
Yep.
And we've got Jefferson on the TV here. They're trailing Jefferson boys into the first quarter, 16. Lincoln has 16. Jefferson has 12. So we'll keep an eye on that, and we'll update our Jefferson friends watching this. Jefferson wins the opening tip. Here's McGovern. Wide open is Larson. She kicks it back out. Now here is their leading scorer, Watkins, number 3. Dakota State commit. She'll be playing with Tieria's Liv Ritter next year up in Madison.
Yep.
Cavs being very patient. There's Dunn. And out of bounds, turnover number 1.
Titans came out man-to-man there and kind of dared them to shoot from the outside. And they're coming in that full court press that
this will be interesting.
Yep.
Nice little attempt by a pick there by West.
Yep.
McKinney gets it up the floor. Into the corner. Nope.
There you go.
West
nice try out.
Oh, there's Dunn. That's what she does. Block shot. Out of bounds. Stays with the Titans. 22 seconds on the shot clock.
Now, I did watch, I was at the Cavaliers' last game against Lincoln, and Dunn was in foul trouble in the first half.
Oh.
And they have to take it right at her like Mara's just doing right now.
And Grant off the backboard. Good. Count it. I know Grant and Dunn have played against each other, in the AAU circuit.
Nice. Oh.
And the steal by West, foot's on the line, out of bounds, stays with the Cavaliers. 30 seconds still on the shot clock. So Dunn and Grant, no strangers to playing each other. Looks like Dunn's got a few inches on her.
Yep.
Here is Watkins, top of the key.
This is a one. Now they're going to try to get Dunn inside.
Great steal by West. She's pushing it. She's got Vasica to her right if she wants her. No, Vasica rebound. Her first 2 points of the year. 4-0 Titans.
Nice start by the Titans here.
And Peterson picks up a foul. She tried to get out of Watkins' way at half court. Her first, team first. 6:50 to go. 4-0 Titans. And my good friend John Gaskins calling the game in, there we go. It was frozen.
Oh.
Now it's back going again. What's that? Three-pointer done, no good. Rebound West, loses the handle. Here comes Kendra. She's got it, Kendra McKinney.
Go. Yep.
Peterson dribbling, Mara posting up.
Good.
She's going to take it at Dunn. Moves Dunn, a fake. No, Dunn gets her second block shot. And now here she comes, bringing the ball up the court. Gets it off to Watkins. Watkins going fast, coming at Grant. No good.
You can't get, Watkins gets that head of steam. You got to look out. You got to step in there and take that charge.
Rebound Vasika to Peterson. Looking to drive baseline. Changes directions. Gets the contact. She's going to the line.
Like you said in the last game, Peterson is driving the ball more, and I like that attack on Stella's start to the game.
Yeah, you know, she came on our show last Wednesday. She was one of our guests, and she talked about playing AAU this summer. She said she's never done it before. Her and Kinder McKinney played together, and she said it was a lot of fun, and she wished she would have done it years ago.
Yep.
As her soccer coach is Yasmin Sumit, and head coach Mark Anderson sit courtside.
Well, I think they're going to reveal something at halftime.
They've got a state championship banner.
They got a state championship banner that we got to reveal at halftime.
They're going to reveal in a thrilling championship game this
Gotta
spring.
stop the ball.
5-point Titans lead.
She'll shoot it if she's open.
Yep, and that one's going to be just off the front rim, but rebound
You gotta
Watkins and good. No one on her.
Yep, you got to box her out. You got to find her. And then here's that full court press that they like to run. They'll trap the middle or the outside wings. Oh,
good job by McKinney to
just to get a
keep
handle on
control of that. She's going to stop and pop. It's going to be off the back rim.
Yep, nobody on that backside
No
over
good.
there.
Rebound Larson. And knocked out of bounds by West. That's okay. Slowing them down.
Yep.
5:36 to go. 5-2. Yeah, we had a lot of fun with Stella, and her family came down, and they had pizza down. We got a little show we call All the Tea, and we do that live from Boss's Pizzeria. She was our guest after her breakout performance last week.
Larson
off the back of the rim. Vasika pulls down her third rebound in this. Up the court to McKinney. McKinney doesn't have anybody. Slows it down. Gets it back to Vasika. She drives. Kicks it to Grant. Out to McKinney. Great ball movement. And we saw West make one from there last year.
Yep.
As Grant saves it, Coach Shoresman telling him to get back. And the foul on West. That'll be her first, team second. And to the free throw line will go McGovern.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you there. That's one of what the Cavaliers do best is they get that rebound and they're looking for the outlet to get that push and get a layup if they can.
Very impressive. Like we told you, 5'4" junior guard Maya Weber, wearing number 2, is the first off the bench for the Titans. Number 14, Ella Silvernail, 5'11" senior forward that comes off the bench for the Cavs, but gets a lot of minutes.
She does.
There's Watkins, design play. I'm sorry, that's not Watkins. That's McGovern. There's Watkins, rebound basket, good.
No, Harrington got that wide open look out there, and then nobody boxed out Watkins again, and she puts it in.
Yep. Titans quickly moving the ball, and the players we've talked to and the coaches, Coach Bindi and Coach Shoresman, have just emphasized defense this year. There's West.
Nice.
Counted! Weber from the corner. And a great look by Weber.
It was great ball movement.
She is 2 for 2 on the year for three-pointers. Go ahead, Les. I'm sorry.
Well, they were sitting in that 2-3 zone, and like you said, Shoresman had the quick ball movement that he wants his girls to do, and we knocked down the shot.
Yeah, the ball has really been, another block by Dunn. Might be her third already. Titans keep possession.
You know, I like that aggressiveness. She's taking it Dunn. Dunn is getting in the right position. She's getting nice blocks, and you still have to keep taking it at her.
In for the Cavaliers, number 13, Abby Horner, 5'9", freshman.
She had a great JV game tonight.
Yeah, the JV games, JV, it was really close. We thought it was going to go in overtime there for a second. Jefferson held on to win by 3.
Yep.
Peterson driving, probably going to be a player control foul. It is. That's Peterson's second foul, and you could see that coming.
Horner had 12 points in that JV game.
Yeah. Jefferson held on to win by 3, and then the C game, little different. We had our C team out there. They had their sophomore team out there, which is fine.
48-40. They won. They Cavs got that one.
Close for a little bit, and then they kind of pulled away in the end. Grant pokes it out, and she's going to go after it. She's not going to get it. Vasika's going to check in for Peterson here. So Vasika back into the game. 2 points, 3 rebounds so far.
A little different look with Katie in now, you know, where we can rotate a little bit different lineups in there and try to get used to each other.
Yeah.
Here's another 1-4 set, and they just like to go to the hole.
Great drive by her. She's got 6 points, as do the Cavaliers.
Yep.
And so we had wrestling tonight in Madison. Jump ball, Mr. Jastrom. Mr. Terry Jastrom, as
Paleshi was
PA
saying.
announcer Jerry Paleshi said.
Which, by the way, Jerry, thank you for my mug tonight. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, you got a Twins World Championship mug?
I did. He felt sorry for me for beating me in fantasy football. Nice take, Mara.
Nice take by Mara. Couldn't get the finish, and then she's going to get the foul. I don't think Adam Shoresman thought that was a foul.
Nope.
But it was called a foul.
Well, no,
so
he
now
thought
that's her second. So for the second week in a row, we see the Titans.
He wanted
foul
the foul
trouble early.
that Mara shot it before she was fouled.
So Grant and Peterson with 2 apiece. Titans with 4. Team fouls. Jefferson still with 1. And Grant stays in the game with 3:14 to go. First quarter. Titans up 2 despite the 2 fouls. She has got a tough opponent tonight in Jaden Dunn, SDSU commit. Toes on the line. 2-point shot. No good. Knocked out of bounds by, saved by the Cavaliers. Great rebound and pass by Dunn to Silvernail, who puts it in, and that's a foul by Silvernail. Very impressive to see the rebound and the bounce pass there by Dunn. She could have tried to just shoot it herself, but
Dunn is a very unselfish player where she sees the floor. She sees the floor really well.
Back into the game, number 4, Cassidy Larson, the 5'4" senior guard, as the Titans will inbound it. And 5:53 to go second quarter. Lincoln leads Jefferson 18-13 in the boys game. Mara kind of stuck.
Oh.
Katie got, I'd rather they didn't call the foul there.
I know, she would have had but see, I think they're going to try to take mismatches. If they can get a mismatch with Katie underneath, they're going to try to post her up.
That was on Watkins, her first, team third. And so watch for Katie to get it right back here.
Yep.
And not the play they ran.
Nice.
Grant, and done another block. 4 blocks already tonight.
Nice hustle by Kendra over there.
Timeout.
There was
Timeout, and Coach Shoresman saying, how can you give them a timeout when they were still passing the ball?
Yeah, nobody had possession over there.
30-second timeout.
Right.
Hey, Reese Kirshenman, he
Yes.
got back either last night or today, but he's going to be coming up and joining us at halftime. Why? His West team won the Blue-Gray game. They played that at Texas Stadium, home of the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, that would have been an experience.
And so we're going to let him tell us all about that. And well, what did he do? We're going to find out if he did anything in the game and what that was like. But only the second T-Area Titan to ever play in the Blue-Gray game. Do you know who the first was?
No, I do not.
Caden Ellingson.
Uh-huh.
Down at USD
Oh, that's
now
right.
playing.
Yes. Right.
So-
Well, I was going to say, if they saw my Twitter account, I mean, you would have saw what Reese did, but, you know.
Yeah. I'm sure that your 4 Twitter followers saw what
Oh, ouch. Wow. Ouch.
Jefferson ball looking for their first lead of the night. About 2:30 to go, first quarter, 8-8.
Rylan Conrad now into the game.
Rylan Conrad into the game. She provided some pretty good minutes. She
did.
Grabbed a couple rebounds last week and did that right there. She played great defensively,
Yes.
just walled up. Tough matchup for her tonight.
And I was going to say, Katie's over there helping her a little bit, but Rylan is on Dunn one-on-one, and then Katie comes with the help.
Yeah, Rylan is a 6'1" junior. Saw her in basketball playing on the right side, a little risky pass there.
Cool.
West is kind of trapped. Double dribble. And you know, we talked about it pregame is number 40, Sarah Zeno, 5'11" senior, checks into the game.
One thing that impressed me about Zeno, I went to their game against Lincoln on Saturday, and she's going to go to MSU for track and field.
Yep.
And she had some good minutes over against Lincoln in the third quarter.
She looks to be a handful down there.
She was in the third quarter there.
And there's Watkins. If there's no foul, it's a travel. It's a travel.
There we go.
A little out of control there is number 4. Checks back into the game. Presley Portner, 5'5", junior guard.
Elvis. Oh, wait, no, it's Presley Portner. Okay.
Oh, that's her nickname.
Oh, okay.
They call her.
That's right.
8-8, so the Titans have to be liking where they are at right now, hanging with the number 2 AA team. McKinney gets loose.
Nice.
She
Go all
might
the
keep
way.
it herself. She's got Presley Portner in the corner. It's going to be short. And rebound almost by Conrad. Rebound pulled down by Silvernail. She passes to Watkins. Here comes Watkins.
Gotta take that.
Flying down the court. Steps back. No travel. She kept her dribble going. Nice looking floater by Watkins. Her 8th point. Cavaliers have 10.
Katie wants it. There you go. Nice answer.
Great pass over the top by McKinney to Vasika. Her 4th point. 10-10. The Cavaliers' first lead of the night was short-lived. Here's Watkins with McKinney guarding her into the corner. That's Larson.
All right. Yes,
Great
nice
job,
too.
Rylan Conrad gets the steal.
Relax.
You know what they said in my day, give it to a guard. Oh! Silvernail looked like she got the steal, but she stepped out of bounds. And so McGovern back into the game. Checking back in is also Johnson for the Cavaliers. Grant for the Titans with 59 seconds to go.
Dunn comes back in for
Dunn
Zeno.
comes back in, and Zeno goes down, so short stint there for Zeno. You think that Coach Pruitt, when she saw Mara was going back in, wanted to get Dunn back in there. Errant pass out of bounds. And so we're going the other way, 56.1.
So, that one was an unforced turnover. There really wasn't any little pressure, but just a silly turnover there.
21-second game clock, shot clock separation. So here's McGovern, 5'5" junior guard.
There you go.
And
good, Mara.
Mara didn't get the steal, but she's going to slow him down. She can't guard that close back here. She just got to get back. With 2 fouls, you don't want to be guarding 75 feet down the court.
Nope.
12 seconds, down to 10 seconds on the shot clock.
Larson will shoot this if they get her
Dunn.
open.
Dunn driving on Mara.
Yes.
And no good. Great no
defense.
call there. Good rebound
defense.
by Mara. Hands it up to Katie. Shot clock off. 10-10. 19 seconds to go. Vasika on Johnson. Vasika crosses over but goes nowhere. Down to 10 seconds to Grant. They wanted a cutting Vasika. Grant's going to cut herself. And the pass just nowhere near Vasika, and that's going to be it. Silvernail dribbles it out 10-10 into the first quarter. So as we said, wrestling is in Madison tonight. Dakota DAC 12 tourney there. On a Tuesday night, kind of weird. Their update, they took 5th this weekend in another big 20-team Floyd Farron. No, they took 2nd in that, I'm sorry. The weekend before, they took 5th out of 48 teams. They took 2nd this past weekend at Lincoln High School in the Floyd Farron Invitational. Next up, Dells tonight. No, I think that's Madison is where they were tonight for that matchup. And then they go to Madison, and then they go to Dells looking to make up a match that was canceled. And as we get into this crazy weather, we're gonna have all kinds of makeups. We've already got a couple that we've got to get.
Yep, Tri-Valley and Del Rapids.
And it's going to be interesting because these girls are scheduled to go to Brandon Valley. They have called that game, by the way. Thursday's game has been called. It is canceled. It is postponed.
Oh, it is.
Which is too bad because
it was going to be on Midco.
Midco was going to go there. Jason Andera was going to call it.
Yep.
And that would have been great fun for the girls. But, as we get bigger, as we move up to Class AA, we'll get more of those games, on Midco and other channels. And, that Midco Sports president is got his brother lives here in T.
He does. Yep, he does.
Mark Powell is the big wig over there. And John lives in T here and operates Octane Inc.
Yep. Ooh, nice drive.
Left-footed shot there by McGovern. No good. Rebound, Weber. She comes up the floor. Left-handed dribble. She's going to get trapped there by McGovern and also Larson. She gets it away to Portner. Here is Grant on the baseline, and they're trying to feed it into Vasika and just not having very good luck, not very good passes. Foul on Weber. And that's going to be the 5th team foul, the first personal on Weber. Titans with 5 team fouls. Cavs with 3.
Hey, quickly before it gets too late here.
It's pretty early, Les.
Well, no, it is. But my little nephew goes to bed here pretty soon.
Oh.
He just had a birthday yesterday, so I wanted to wish him a happy birthday.
Happy 21st.
He's 8 years old.
Oh, 8 years.
For Tristan Kauk. He lives up in Eureka, South Dakota.
Hey,
So,
Tristan, happy birthday.
happy birthday, Tristan.
Is he in, what grade's he in, second?
You would have to chest me on that. I think so, yes.
It's a school night. You better get to bed.
He is.
Underneath, somehow, Watkins got that rebound after a missed shot by Johnson underneath. Still 10-10, 7 minutes until halftime, and the Jensen Insurance $500 half-court shot. We saw a winner
We
in
did.
our last game. Watkins with the steal. Thought she was going to drive that one. Kicks it out to Larson. Tried to get it to Dunn. Stolen. Here comes Weber. Right-handed dribble, right side of the court. Weber forces it up a little bit, but she's going to go to the line. 2 shots, and the 4th team foul on the Cavaliers. And that's going to go on 4. Cassidy Larson, that's her first. Nobody in foul trouble for the Cavaliers. For the Titans, we haven't seen Peterson since she picked up her second. And it looks like they made a change. They say that it's only 1 foul on Mara Grant.
Okay. I'll take that.
And did Weber miss that?
No, she made it.
They didn't put it on the scoreboard.
No.
I thought she made it too.
Nope, there it is. There it is.
Okay.
Now, remember, you're not supposed to give the scorekeeper a hard time tonight.
Yeah, last week she was 2 for 2 on free throws, so she's 3 of 4 for the year, 75%. We'll take it. We are blessed with maybe the best scoreboard operator and PA announcer in the state.
Mm-hmm. Husband and wife team.
There's a foul on the baseline, 6th team foul, so.
You know, what does surprise me, though, is we're into the second quarter, and Dunn does not have a single point. And she did this when they played Lincoln. She had 2 points at halftime. And so if we can keep Dunn.
Oh, what a great save.
That was a nice
by
hustle
Johnson.
Yep.
I'll tell you, these Cavaliers, they've had a few of those plays already where it looked like the play was over and they've saved the ball like that, or the rebound by Dunn and the quick pass. Peterson back into the game for the Titans. And now Weber comes out. She has 2, so 2 fouls for Peterson and Weber. 6:18 to go. Titans by 1. If Peterson does what she did last week, Titans will be in good shape.
Yep.
And there's an illegal screen, maybe?
3 seconds, which Mara didn't get out of the lane. Surprised me, but.
Yeah. If it's 3, it's probably more like 5, I'm guessing.
It could have been.
I'm sure they're not just counting as quick as they can to 3. So turnover there for the Titans. 6 minutes till halftime. Titans up 1. So we see several former Titans in
There's
the house.
There's a lot of former Titans in the house.
Being Christmas break, 5 days until Christmas. That's Mara Grant's second. So now it's going to be 2 fouls for Grant, 2 fouls for Peterson, 2 fouls for Weber.
Larson at the line.
Rylan Conrad's going to come back in, and this is early in the season. This is great experience. You got Rylan Conrad coming in, has only played 1 varsity game.
Yep.
As we see the miss there by Ashlyn Johnson. Abby Horner, the freshman, checks in for the Cavaliers. But we're going to see Rylan Conrad in just her second game is going to be able to go up against a future Division I player.
Yes.
And so what great experience for her to get, as she's probably going to get some extended minutes, at least in the first half here tonight. Silvernail back in for the Cavs. And so we'll see Mara again before the half is over, but she's going to have a few minutes on the bench with the 2 fouls. You don't want her going into the third quarter having to play Dunn with 3 fouls. Titans having a hard time getting in.
And they're going to trap that
corner. Get it into the corner
there.
and fouled. And that's going to be, if it's Silvernail, it's her second.
Here comes Kendra to help with that.
That one's going to be on Horner, her first. Kendra McKinney checks in for Portner. Kind of my neighbor, lives close, does the Portners.
Yep.
Close enough for me, I'll tell you that. So the Cavalier boys, we got Johnny Gaskins calling that game. They don't have a score up there.
Oh, okay.
When they do, we'll get you the score.
Move it one more time.
That's probably hurting the student section here because that's a home game for Jefferson.
Yep.
So I'm sure all their students are watching their boys. Stella, there's her first 3 of the night. Off the left-handed side of the rim. Dunn gets the rebound.
You know, that was kind of quick in the possession.
Yep. And there's another quick one. Oh, that was your rare. Oh, the
Nice
block by
block,
Ryland,
Rye.
and it ties her up. Ties them up. Ball to the Titans. Ryland Conrad gets the block and then the tie-up. We saw the Cavaliers shoot one of those corner threes that went off the side of the backboard. It almost went in.
It did. Quite the shot.
Great screen there by Vasika to get McKinney open. Again, Vasika was out last 12 days ago when we played. If she is 100%, it's barely. So
Yep.
it might take her a little bit to get going into this game and into this season. 19 seconds on the shot clock, and there's Watkins
She was
with
sitting
the
on that.
steal and score. She's got 10 of their 13.
Hayden kind of had her eyes on Katie
Yeah.
all the way, and Watkins just read it and cleaned her pocket.
And one thing with these Cavaliers, you're going to have to make crisp passes.
There you go. Good. Oh,
Hoping for a little hop step.
there you go. Get in there. And one.
Oh, no foul at all.
Wow.
As Dunn helps Katie up, she wipes her mouth. Looks like she got hit in the jaw maybe. And Watkins, 100 miles an hour. Dunn gets the rebound out of bounds, stays with the Cavs. As the faithful didn't agree with that. So Maya Weber back into the game for Vasika.
I see our senior point guard on the boys team, Blake Thompson, gave up his antlers to somebody else in the crowd.
I'm watching the game, Les. I don't know.
I'm just having fun with.
He was up trying to help the refs there.
Oh, there you go. That's right. Good.
Oh, boy,
defense,
that's a
Rye.
travel all
there
day
you
long.
go. Good job.
Can't switch your pivot foot in T, South Dakota, Les.
No, you cannot.
Cavaliers leading 13-11, 4:25 until halftime. We'll hear from Reese Kirschman. We'll see if we can win $500 on the Jensen half-court shot. So Coach Pruitt for Roosevelt, she graduated from, from Jefferson. She graduated from Roosevelt in 2010. She went to Augustana to play basketball. She redshirted her first year. Then she played the next 4 years. She was lucky enough to be freshman of the year. She became an All-American. I remember when she was in high school.
Yep.
In her recruitment process, and I still remember it. It was 10 years ago, 12 years ago. I thought she was under-recruited.
I did too.
Augie is a great place to play basketball. Silvernail picks up her second foul, but
She also went to a Final Four with Augustana, and oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank on the coach. Who's
Dave Krause.
There we go, Dave Krause, and now he's going to retire after this year.
another tough pass.
This
You've
is
got to make better entry passes. That's really hurt this team tonight.
Stop.
Take a charge.
But yeah, stop ball.
Great play by Watkins to set up
There we go.
Silvernail, and a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to go to the Cavaliers. And Watkins could have pulled the trigger on that three-pointer. And she passed it to Silvernail, who was wide open, checking the game for the Cavs, Larson and Johnson. But back to Pruitt, who used to be Ashley. She was an All-American there, and yeah, I thought maybe it's because of her size, but she was a great player at Roosevelt. And you got to be really good to play at Augie, but I thought, she deserved a bigger shot than that. Ball out of bounds off Ryland Conrad's leg, stays with the Cavaliers. She was a graduate assistant under Krause down there for a couple of years, and then she was a JV coach at Roosevelt for 2 years before she came here. And she's a PE teacher there at Jefferson High School. Massive Jefferson High School. Have you seen that school?
I was there Saturday.
It's huge.
And I went to our game last year where we played there.
And I don't know the call.
There was a charge on Watkins.
Okay, so that's her second.
And that's what we need to do, because when she gets going downhill,
Right.
she's going to go hard to the basket.
It'd be hard for her to stop.
And yes, I mean, she's really good at going downhill. That's her main move. We just got to step in and take control.
10 of the 13 points that Jefferson has scored is out of the game now.
And Ashley was just telling her, or Santiva was just telling her just to do a side step, and then go around. Another turnover.
Coach Pruitt married her high school sweetheart, and they have 2 kids, and she provided us with a lot of really good information
She did a great
tonight.
job. Yes,
so,
I'm really happy. Yes, thank you for the turnover. Yeah, she went out of her way to help us, and I'm so thankful for that.
Yeah, we really appreciate that. As the newest high school in South Dakota plays in T. And I heard the other day when T started its district, it was the first district started in South Dakota in 75 years. I heard that on the T Area podcast.
Oh, wow.
By Dr. Lowry. So
under control, Scal. There we go. Whoa, boy.
Titans just got to slow down a little bit. Really low-scoring game. We thought it would be because both teams.
Nice
Great
catch,
by Ryland.
Nice catch. That's all right.
And that's a jump. It's going to stay with the Titans. Shot clock doesn't change, so shot clock is at 8 seconds. As Vasika comes in. Good minutes by Ryland Conrad.
Good minutes by Conrad.
And Grant comes back in, not wanting to pick up her third. Vasika will be inbounding it. Oh, we've got 15 seconds on the shot clock. It must have ran down a little bit. That gives the Titans a little bit more time. Hey, we haven't seen this inbound play yet this year. I remember when Shoresman first came here, they would run this 4 across, and they'd run it up the half-court line. Yep. And we had a couple times where the officials would stop and say, no, it's your ball. And Titans were like, yeah, we know what we're doing.
We know. Yep. So hopefully here, I mean, I want to get the ball to Stella, then back to Katie maybe if we can get a look inside.
So it is 8 seconds. And
Mara
another turnover. And here comes Dunn. Mara chasing her. Don't pick up a foul, Mara. And Dunn traveled again.
There we go.
Yes. I saw the travel, and then I thought they were going to call someone for a foul that I didn't see, but it is a travel. Two defensive-minded teams. And
that was on Hayden.
Hayden just kind of came in and
pushed off
a little bit. Not much, but that's the Titans' 8th team foul. And so since it was offensive, you don't get to shoot the free throws.
Nope.
Only defensive fouls.
Stella was kind of trying to direct traffic there, and Hayden kind of panicked and kind of pushed off to get open.
Yeah, Reese Hammerquist, 5'6" sophomore, we saw briefly for about 10 minutes last week. Last week wasn't a good indicator of who we're going to see from the bench because it was out of hand so early, and everybody ended up playing. I think everybody played.
Go, Katie.
Oh, Katie had it, hit her head, had it again, lost it. Three-pointer in the corner, off the front of the rim. Rebound, Peterson, another jump ball. Wow, they're getting after it. And the miss in the corner was by Larson.
Good thing that they're not hitting their three-point shots right now because they are getting looks, and we're just getting the rebound.
5th jump ball of the first half so far as Dunn exits the court. Zeno onto the court. And the Cavaliers will inbound it. Vasika gets the tip off the back of Peterson's shoe. And so they get it right back in the same spot. Hey, Titan cheerleaders this year.
Oh, it's travel. Yep, can't move.
Les Schroeder, the official.
That's right.
We've got Aubrey Melbrecht, Bree Simler, Kayla Sani, Nevaeh Berg, Caitlin Flannery, Kyla Brown, Allison Turek, and Josie Kuhn. And their cheer advisor is Katie Lucas. So they do a great job. Corner 3 from McKinney. Titans haven't hit a 3 yet. They haven't taken many.
No, we haven't taken many.
It's just kind of been a weird game, but hey, the good news is Titans only down 2 with 2 minutes to go to halftime. I'm sure if you'd have told Adam Shoresman that before the game, he'd have taken it.
Yep.
And I don't think we're going to see Watkins.
Let her open.
And no good. Another save. She must have stepped out of bounds to get the save.
But they always, they're going hard until they hear the whistle.
Yep.
And we can't turn the ball over here in the front court.
Yeah, this press has been really effective.
And that's what
Katie's got Mara up court.
What
a great
zip
pass.
Thank you.
Great pass from Vasika to Mara. Mara just had to yell Katie and throw her hand up, and from about half court, Vasika threaded the needle. Grant's 4th point of the night. Handoff to Larson. She'll try another 3. This one misses everything except for the backboard. Rebound, McKinney. Grant's streaking down the court, and that's going to be another turnover. So Grant can really beat Zeno down the court, and once the Titans figure that out, could have some easy points here.
Yes, but we gotta get it from the front court to the back and into the front court, or back court into the front court.
13-13, 1 minute until halftime. Driving is McGovern.
There we go.
Charge taken by the sophomore Hammerquist. As Dunn checks back into the game. Nope, for Zeno.
For Zeno, I thought that's who she was coming in for.
What a great job by the sophomore Hammerquist. She played last week, but it was when the game was really
Out of hand.
They're really denying Katie the ball on the inbound. Here's Hammerquist over to Mara. Mara off the backboard, just too strong. And the rebound. And
wow, a lot of
just
time.
out of bounds.
Yep. I don't know. Reese looked like she wanted to get rid of that pretty fast when she was down there.
You're not wrong. The thing this does is it speeds us up and kind of gets
does.
us playing out of control. We just really need to slow down.
Well, again, then that's what Shantiva told us that in the email, that they rely on their defense, and that's the point right there.
And Mara doesn't need to be handling the ball that far from the basket. What a great step through and basket by Ashlyn Johnson, the 5'6" junior. Talk about patience. Great crossover by Stella to get free. Comes down the lane. She could have just taken up. Great move by Mara.
Yes.
Gets the foul on Dunn. Dunn's first. And so Mara Grant to the free throw line. She went there 3 times last week, made 1. So she's shooting 33% on the very young season.
And she out hitting the mouth.
Dunn, little bloody nose. So Zeno gonna come back in. Grant will shoot 2 with the Cavaliers up 2. And the Cavaliers get the ball. Shot clock turned off. Nice looking free throw there by Mara. Great rotation. Ball goes through. Oh, so Jefferson has really come back. 6-11 in the third quarter, 40. Lincoln 30.
Ooh.
So
it's a good game.
Yeah. Grant 2 for 2 ties it up. 2 really nice looking free throws.
All right, let's play defense here for this 20 seconds so we can go into the halftime tied.
15-15. What a low scoring game. We figured it would be like this with the way they both emphasize defense so much. Both full court press and just get after each other.
Take a charge.
Here's Watkins. She is back into the game. Corner 3 by Horner. Misses everything. Rebound. And Katie's going to heave it. No good. We do go into halftime. T-Area Titans 15. They are receiving votes in Class A. And the number 2 Class AA, Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers 15. And so it's the Kirschenman halftime show because Reese is going to be talking to us.
And Dad's out there.
And Dad is going to be doing the half-court shot. And this is really cool because the half-court shot, Reese Kirschenman, his dad, Rob, so you pay $5 to shoot it from half-court, and if you win, you get $500. At the end of the year, everybody that was drawn gets put into a hat. They could take a $10,000 shot, and all the money that goes to the $5 entry fee is donated by Rob Kirschenman to the Titans Boys and Girls program. So, Reese Kirschenman.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Great.
When did you get back?
Last night at like 12 o'clock.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was a late night.
You played in the blue-gray game.
I did.
Where you were just the second Titan ever to get an invite. First off, explain what the blue-gray game is, how you even get chosen for this.
So there's a lot of combines that you can go to for the blue-gray American Bowl, and that's just one way of getting chosen. Another way is just submitting your film and just them catching you by their own eyes and just finding you. And that's what happened to me, and they invited me earlier this year, and I accepted that invite because it doesn't happen to everybody, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So I accepted it, and I went down there and played.
How many players were there? How many players dressed?
I want to say probably maybe 50 or 60 each team.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And you were one of them.
Yep.
How did you get there? Who'd you travel with?
Me and my mom and my dad, we took a plane down there.
Okay.
So, yeah. We were going to drive, but we didn't think it would pay to drive down there 12 hours.
Your brother Jace was just left, was he left the king of the estate here?
No, my siblings actually, or my grandma, she came down and stayed with my siblings.
Oh,
so,
that was nice.
yeah.
Good job,
Took
Grandma.
care of the dogs and stuff.
Okay, so how did the game go? What did you do? Did you do anything good?
Yeah, I did a couple good things. The game went really well, actually. It started off only field goals were the only points till like the third quarter. We started scoring some touchdowns, but other than that, it was pretty good. I had a couple sacks, 3.5 sacks, and then I had a couple tackles. So
Yeah, that was amazing. You were getting after it.
yeah,
I saw the film.
yeah, I was kind of nervous at first, but that's kind of how all games go. And I see some big kids across the line, so I didn't know what to expect. But then I got more comfortable, and then I started doing my thing. So
Yeah, the offensive tackle that you went against, what was his size?
oh, he was like 6'8", probably 310 pounds. He's committed to Auburn, so yeah.
Auburn?
Auburn
Oh, my
University.
gosh.
It was a great experience, honestly. It was crazy to go up against somebody like that because you don't see that here in South Dakota.
No.
Down in Texas, it's a whole different type of ball game down there.
Right.
So
So were your eyes opened at first? Were you like, holy moly, like this is a lot different than what I'm used to?
yeah, definitely. So we got there at the hotel, let's see, Saturday. It would have been Saturday morning. And we had breakfast with the team and stuff, and I kind of got to see everybody on my team, and I saw some pretty big people, and I was like, okay. So I didn't know like what positions they were yet, and if I would have to go against them and practice and stuff, because we practice with the West squad and then the East squad practices, and then we meet up on Monday and play against each other.
Okay.
So we had 2 practices. A 4-hour practice on Saturday and then a 4-hour practice on Sunday. So that was fun. And then, once we saw the other team had a lot bigger offensive line than we did.
Oh, really?
They were huge across the board. So
Who were your coaches?
let's see. So the defensive line coach was Michael Myers. He played in the NFL a couple years.
For the Cowboys.
Yeah, the Cowboys,
Yep.
the Bengals. He played, I think, like 9 or 10 years in the NFL,
Yeah.
and then
Yep.
retired. And then the head coach was Seneca Wallace, I believe.
Played at Iowa State and for the Seahawks.
Yep, and then he was Seahawks. Like he was a quarterback, and
Yep.
he was pretty good. So.
He was kind of one of those in that era where, because I'm old, where you start getting into the running quarterbacks. He was kind of one of the first running mobile quarterbacks that you're kind of watching going, really? This is what the position's evolving to?
Yeah, because he was telling us, because one of the main things that they really pushed on us was like what coaches look for, and like that you really need to like make like the most of each play. And he was just telling us about how he was always an undersized quarterback, and he had to make the most of each play. So he had to do whatever he could to get the job.
Any other players from South Dakota there?
No, there wasn't anybody at this game, but I believe somebody from Pierre got an invite to go, because I think they host 2 games a year.
Maybe that Machachuk?
I'm not sure.
Keen Holtz? Who knows? So playing big time in a big stadium against great competition, does that make you more excited for SDSU? Does it prove to you that you belong at the next level?
Yeah, it definitely opened my eyes. It's definitely a way different experience, especially playing in an NFL stadium. We were out there playing in the Dallas Stadium, and they had the NFL music going, and you watch that on TV, but then when you're actually there on that field or running out to that music and stuff, it's just a whole different, like, I can't even explain it.
Right.
It's just, I kind of almost felt like I was in the NFL for
Sure.
a second, but yeah, it just really opened my eyes, and when I did pretty good out there, it just kind of helped boost my confidence up so I can take on bigger challenges.
Do you see their women's basketball coaches here up there, SDSU, AJ, Coach AJ? He's up there.
Yeah, yep, I see him there now.
Did you hear from anybody from SDSU after the game or anything like that? Position coach? Or anything?
He texted me and said good job, and then wanted me to get my signing papers ready. So, yeah.
Man, what an experience! That's
it was awesome.
Good for you for being able to go do that. SDSU, your future team, they're in the national championship again. You tuning in?
I am. I'll definitely be watching that game. We were trying to get tickets to it. I'm not sure if my dad got any tickets to it, but we were going to maybe fly down there and watch it.
Frisco.
Yeah, it's, Jacks haven't made it or haven't won the national
Nope.
championship, but you know, hopefully this year that'd be crazy. Especially the year before that, I'm gonna go down there.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
McCormick and Large, I know their parents. Mason
Oh, yeah.
McCormick, one of their captains,
Oh, yeah.
and Tucker Large, their defensive back. So it's kind of fun seeing all their Facebook posts and stuff like that.
Yeah, those two are really good.
Yeah, they're fun to watch. McCormick, I think, will be in the NFL.
Yeah.
He's just nasty on
100%.
offensive line.
100%, man.
He is not happy just blocking you. You got to be down, and then he's going to flop on you.
No kid. It doesn't matter what you do, man. If you're his person to block, you're going on the ground before the whistle.
Yep. So back to basketball. You've got some time off, about 12 days, and your next game is at O'Gorman. You ready to get back to basketball? Give it a shot here?
Yeah, I'm definitely ready to get back to basketball. It'll be fun. We had a couple games canceled and practices canceled because of the weather, South Dakota weather. But I'm really excited to get back. You know, I think we're finally, you know, starting to get our team chemistry up because it's a whole new group of guys this year, and you know, I think we're really figuring out how to play with each other and how we move, and I think it'll be really good here, starting soon.
Yeah. It was a tough start to have to play what I think is the #1 team, regardless of class in the state. And you guys hung with them for most of the first half, and then you had some foul trouble and some things just went wrong. But you guys will figure it out.
Yeah, that was a really tough. I mean, it's hard to play the defending champs 26-0 right off the bat, especially with a whole new group of guys, and we didn't quite have our stuff figured out. And you know, our football team made it to the state championship, so a couple of us key players didn't get to go to practice until you know, a couple weeks after the state championship. So
and I know when I talked to Weber, he said a few of you were banged up still, weren't 100%. So
yeah,
from the football season.
Yeah, it's been like, even now still, like that American Bowl, they worked us out there, man. I mean, my legs are killing me, man. So.
I was surprised when I saw the game, when I saw the footage, how hard you guys were. You know, because usually an all-star game, but you guys were getting after it.
Oh yeah, I mean, all those kids, they all had something to prove, man. Like, we weren't settling for nobody, and honestly, some of those kids really knew how to bring the hits. So it was awesome to see.
Congratulations! What a outstanding honor. The man that's got the biggest hands I've ever known, and size 16 shoes.
Yep.
I'm excited to watch you this year in basketball, and then I'll always be watching you beyond up in Brookings.
Yes, sir. I appreciate everything, man. I really do. I appreciate all your support.
You bet. You bet. Reese Kirshenman played in Texas Stadium for the Blue-Gray, only the second Titan ever to do that in 20 years. And it's a pretty rare honor, like he said, maybe just one other player from South Dakota. That might be the Machachuk kid that just recently flopped his commit from UND to Nebraska. I think it's a great call by him, because I think right now if Nebraska and UND played, I think Nebraska would win by 2 points. I'm joking. See, there's a shot at the Cornhuskers there.
Wow.
Did we get stats first
We
half?
did.
Stats?
I threw them at you, and I don't know where. Yeah, I don't know why you.
Well, I had.
Yeah, you're right there. Okay, a couple things that stand.
Yeah, what stands out? Go for it.
Well, there's two things that stand out. Both teams are shooting horrible.
Yeah.
The Titans are 5 of 18 from 2-point land, and 1 for 6 from the 3-point land.
Mm-hmm.
And the Cavaliers are not much better. They are 7 for 27.
Mm-hmm.
They've shot 27 times from 2.
Mm-hmm.
And they're 0 for 12. This is the difference in the game. They're 0 for 12 from 3.
Yeah.
And obviously with a 15-15 tie, the other thing that stands out, 15 turnovers for the Titans, 13 turnovers for the Cavaliers. And my key is to watch. Mara Grant has 6 points and 2 fouls, and Dunn has 0.
She has 1.
Oh, she has 1 point.
Yep.
Okay.
No, she has 1 foul.
1 foul and 0 points.
Yes. Kenrick Kinney steps in the line for the 16th turnover of the night. So, yeah, you knew the turnover numbers were going to be high even before they played. Steals 10 for Jefferson, just 4 for the Titans. Remember I said Titans get in double digits, and steals are 7-1 last year.
Okay, here's a 1-4 set again. They're going to try to get Dunn low here after the pick and roll. And they're looking for Dunn right there.
Great tip away by Mara Grant.
And we read that really well. We just needed a little bit better help side on the other side.
So you're coaching. You got Grant here with 2 fouls. Are you going to try to protect her in a little bit of the zone, or what are you going to do?
I think you still have to go at her. You bring Katie over like she just did there to help out a little bit off of Johnson a little bit, but they'll keep shooting that.
Boy, that's not being mean or anything, but that's about 5 complete misses from the three-point line as a team.
And
Different players.
Well, and again, I think that's that goes to Coach Pruitt's. They're going to take open shots if they're open, and I think Pruitt wants them to shoot whenever they are open.
And Vasika gets
There
the
we
ball
go.
by Grant. She's going to drive the
Yeah.
lane. Little bit of a Euro step blocked by Dunn, her future teammate. I thought she was going to go the other
I
way.
did too.
And here comes Watkins flying up the court. 2 fouls. Just wall up, Mara.
Here we go.
Watkins a little bit out of control.
Yep.
Vasika pulls
She
down.
she wanted to get Mara open, but Mara
Gets the
wasn't open on
rebound.
there. Yeah, there you go.
Travel on the baseline. Titans, again, need to just slow it down a little bit here.
Mara's a little ahead of herself
And
again.
she's been doing good. She's
She
been
has.
playing within herself a little bit, but more passes, just work it around. 15-15. But I don't know. I'm not a coach. Maybe.
Well, and again, I mean, this is two defensive, like you said at the beginning, this is two defensive teams, and the defenses showed up in this game.
Yep. Little fun fact, Ashley Shoresman always giving us something for the broadcast.
Yep.
Always looking out.
Loved her last update that she had on Facebook.
Yeah. Derek Dunn, the Roosevelt assistant, he was Shoresman's best man. Oh, boy, that's a
There we go. We got a foul on her.
awkward-looking foul. On Stella Peterson. That is number 4, Cassidy Larson.
No, yep, on Larson.
That is her second, team first. So here comes Grant to help out on the press break. Vasika still down the court. She's got Watkins on her. Here is McKinney. Going to get a screen by Peterson to set McKinney free. McKinney's got Johnson on her. Johnson almost stole it from her. Left-handed dribble. Here's West coming to the top of the key. The free throw line.
There we go. We'll take it.
We'll take it, but it was not much. Green number 1, that's Aliyah McGovern. That's her second. So McGovern, Watkins, and Larson all with 2 and on the floor for the Cavs. And it's going to be West, Grant,
There you go,
and
yeah.
Peterson all with 2 on the floor for the Titans. Great kick out. Grant was 1 for 1 from the three-point line last year. And oh, my goodness. Vasika, boy, Dunn is just a fierce shot blocker. I'm starting to disagree with you that you got to take it at her because everything we've taken at her has gotten sent back. Boy, Watkins and Vasika were really, that's a great step through pump fake and left-handed finish by Watkins.
I mean, it's getting physical.
Yeah. But hey, you got a close game, 2 defensive-minded teams.
There you
There's
go.
Vasika posting up.
Nice. There we go.
And the foul. And great job. And Watkins has been on her. Watkins, she stands 5'7", they say. That might be a little bit of reach. Vasika's 6'1". Listen, so Vasika's got not only she got the height advantage, but she's got the long arms. Watkins' 3rd foul. That's a huge one.
So this summer when we were at the Pentagon and we played this team and Watkins was playing and Jeff Portner and I were running the scoreboard and they need one person from the other team to run the score to do stats. And I sat next to Tracy Watkins, her mother.
Oh. Do they make the jars, the glass jars?
For what?
Oh, I've never heard of those. 13, Abby Horner checks in with 5:36 to go. Vasika, her second free throw is good. She was a 78% free throw shooter last year. Titans and within 1 of the Cavaliers.
And nothing against Katie. And I wonder, since this is her first game, the game in itself is getting. I wonder if she's going to get tired a little faster, or if, I think she went hard. Scott Bendy told me in school that she was ready to go 100%. But
yep. Yeah, she missed a lot of time. Summer as well, and she's a gym rat.
She is.
And so it might take her a little bit here to get back into the swing of things.
Yep.
There's Dunn. And
I think that's on McKinney on the hold.
Okay. I was worried it was on Grant McKinney. That's her first, team first. Titans, 1 team foul. Cavaliers, 3 team fouls.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to Coach Brew and Coach Deckert, the 8th grade coach. They went over to McGovern today, their 8th grade team, and their A team won 54-7, and their B team won 41-9. And one thing about this 8th grade team is last year when they were 7th graders, They won one game. They were 1-11, and now this year it's quite a turnaround, and they are 6-2. And Coach Deckert and Coach Brew are really, really excited for this bunch. They got a Cuppy on the team. They got a Brewer on the team. They got I'm trying to think. A Breck on the team. I mean, and Sophia. They're just all playing really well right now, and they couldn't be prouder of where they're at.
Great to hear. Some future Titans. Cavaliers leading by 1, 17-16, 4:47, third quarter. The boys are up on Lincoln by 22, so they're really pulling away. Talon Ashley, brother of the Roosevelt girls coach here.
Who's going to USF?
Yep, it's going to be.
There you go, Mara.
Great little jump shot by Mara Grant into the lane. Her 8th point. She leads the Titans, and she's second among all scorers behind Ashley. Ashley's got 10.
Well, you know who I see in the crowd? You know, I'm concentrating on this game, but also the oh, nice look. That's that's Dunn's first point.
That was Dunn's first point. The only reason she got it is Mara Grant is out, 40 feet away from the basketball chasing, which what need her to do.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there, but I saw the goalkeeper for our state champion soccer team sitting right across from us, Jessica Nelson, and so I was just, because she shut out those West Central Trojans, and Campbell, and so I was just going to give her praise.
Well, she comes here every day. She goes to school here.
Well,
I thought it was going to be like, I was really excited, like, is we're going to have like a celebrity in the house, and it's Jessica, and like, of course she's here.
It is Jessica. She is a celebrity. She's the winning goalkeeper of the state champion soccer team.
Yep. Walked off her. Hey, some last night's scores. Lennox over Canton girls, 47-28. I tuned into a little bit of that. Boy, that was a real runaway. Canton's got some talent.
Yep.
I was a little bit surprised by that. Harrisburg girls beat Marshall. We'll play Harrisburg this year, 45-40.
So you said our game got postponed on Thursday.
Yep.
They ended up playing Roosevelt last night and ended up winning. It was closer. I can't remember the score. I didn't write it down. But Brandon Valley did win.
Grant against Dunn.
There you
Grant
go.
A little bit of fall away.
There
They're going to
you
call
go.
Dunn. Grant's going to go to the free throw line where she's 1 of 2 tonight. Yeah, they did. Boys action, Lennox beat Canton 55-51.
Okay.
But as I understand it, Lennox was way out in that. And Coach Fechner's Canton Seahawks came storming back, only lost by 4.
Okay.
So, swish by Mara. And I'm sorry, she was 2 for 2, 3 for 3 from the line. For the year now, she is 4 for 6, 5 for 7. So nice looking free throws tonight. Mara Grant, she's in double digits, 10 points. Titans lead by 1 halfway through the third quarter.
There we go. Now go get her. Good, Kendra. Nice jump.
Oh, great job by Peterson. She's going to get it up to Grant for her easiest 2 points of the night.
That was just great defense by Kendra just to read that, where she trapped her right before she caught the ball.
Yeah, 22-19. The biggest lead tonight was really early by 4 or 5. We got to get back.
We do. Those were too easy for her.
She's had 2 of those now. Vasika up to McKinney.
We got to attack her. Yep, attack.
Mara Grant's calling for the ball. And boy, I can't believe Dunn didn't tip that away. Grant, 6 in a row. Took her time, up and under. Her 14th point night again. She had 14 in the first game of the year. Watkins back in, and also Silvernail. Titans lead by 3, 3:21, third quarter.
That was a nice move by Mara, just waiting patiently for Dunn to make her move, kind of commit to that ball, and then go underneath her for the nice, easy put.
Watkins,
but then
there's
again,
Dunn again. She steps through, and you got to get back. That's 6 in a row for Dunn.
And she did the exact same thing in Brandon, where they were just easy looks, and Brandon was even up in that game.
Great screen.
And there you go. And yes.
Count it! McKinney! After the screen by Vasika.
It was kind of a silly foul by Dunn because she was kind of caught in no man's land and kind of went down on her.
High off the last 5 team fouls for Jefferson, now 2 for Dunn. And McKinney to the line.
No, that's her third foul.
She was 1 for 1.
That's Dunn's third.
So Dunn has 3 and Watkins has 3.
I would think she would kind of go with Zeno here
67-44, the Jefferson boys beat Lincoln.
Ooh.
What a performance there.
Oh, travel.
And that's
there
got
we
to be
go.
a travel
Yep.
or a jump ball.
There we
Travel.
go. Good job by Hayden West just to get in there to create that, because then Watkins was kind of unsure where she wanted to go with the ball.
I think you think the Roush's are watching down in Texas?
I think the Roush's are watching.
We're going
down
to get
in
an
Texas.
update next week on what they're up to.
There we go. Yes.
McKinney! 5 in a row! Titans take a 6-point lead with 2:30. Third quarter, as this one's getting a little faster paced here.
It is.
Defenses are not as strong.
Okay, now this is a Watkins drive.
Left-handed, throws it up, and no doubter. Wow, she's a tough player. Coach Pruitt and the Cavaliers want a full timeout. So what's up next, girls? We're supposed to play Thursday against AA number 5 Brandon Valley. They're not going to be 5 for long because they're 0-2. Brandon Valley's
No, they
lost.
won. No, they.
Oh, that's right, they did
beat,
win.
They beat Roosevelt last night.
Yep.
So that now they're 1-2.
Before that, they lost by 13 to O'Gorman, by 9 to these Jefferson Cavaliers. Tuesday, January 3rd, they're home against West Central, who is Class A number 5 and 1-0. They beat Baltic by 18.
Sorry, before that, we go to the Corn Palace to play that.
Oh, that's right. We picked up that Campbell County game.
Pick up the Campbell County game. We play at 8:30 in the morning.
Oh, my goodness.
At the Corn Palace. So Mr. Bendy today in class was telling me that they're leaving at 6 a.m.
Yeah. I will not be at that one.
Well, I'm actually with the boys that night. The boys are at Marshall, Minnesota that night, so I will be with the boys on that night. But and then we do have a doubleheader, which is an interesting one, against Vermilion. And Vermilion is undefeated yet. Jensen.
I really like their girls team.
They played Worthington, Minnesota the other night, and I watched that game. And Jensen had 31 out of their 60 points, and she just makes it look so easy. I mean, they were layups. I mean,
Her mom did that a few times.
her mom was pretty good. Yes.
What did Wakanda win? 99 in a row or
Yes,
something like that?
something like that. And her mom was really pretty good at USD as well.
Mom, Becky Flint. Now Becky Jensen.
Yes.
Yep.
There we go. Go.
Girls. Oh,
No, that was.
look.
Oh.
Dunn just drilled it out of bounds, but a great look by West. And boy, Grant's really charged up in this
She is. And motivation must have helped.
one. Titans lead by 4. Motivation.
I don't know.
Is that a Jessica Nelson reference?
No.
Because she's here.
She is here. Yeah.
Ball knocked out of bounds by Silvernail. Titans retain it. 30 seconds on the shot clock.
By the way, say hi to Mara's grandma, who's watching from Iowa.
Okay, good job.
I remembered.
Coach Pruitt, something she said is that both their volleyball and football teams are amazing this year, football state champions. One of their mottos is all means all. I saw that on some shirts when they came here. They got here about 3:15 today. Can Mara say? No, don't save that way.
That.
You just let that go out of bounds.
Nice
what
move.
a great
That
move.
was a good
Up
move.
and under. Ashley Johnson.
That was. Ooh, come on, Stell. Don't.
Yeah, you don't save it
No.
that direction into the other team's court and
Watkins saw that coming.
yeah, and a soft pass too.
There we go. Thank you.
Ball out of bounds goes to the Titans. 1:54 to go. Titans up by just 2.
Well, their volleyball team upset the number 1 team in Sioux Falls, Washington, and then almost took down Harrisburg in that championship game. I was there for that, and Harrisburg just played well. But
Yep, all means all is their motto, and she said that you can see that within their programs. They all go to each other's games. They all want to support each other. Mara Grant, count it, 16 points.
And that was my keys to the game. Mara
And she
and
said
Dunn.
it's really what makes Jefferson feel like a family no matter where you are. It's how
Yeah.
they support each other in those programs. So Watkins drives down the lane. That's going to be blocking foul.
No, they're gonna call. I think they're gonna call Hayden West for the foul out front.
It was Hayden.
Here comes Maya. Cousin.
McGovern and Weber in. McGovern for the Cavaliers, Weber for the Titans. And boys basketball up next, Thursday, 12:29 at
O'Gorman.
O'Gorman.
An
And
afternoon
then,
matinee.
They are 0-3. They lost by 6 to Brandon, by 8 to Rosie, and by 5 to Sioux Falls Christian. It's going to be a foul. Watkins will go to the line.
A lot of kids on O'Gorman graduated last year, so some of their main scorers are gone, and so they got Ing back. But I can't wait to. For one, I want to see our boys play again since it's been since Dakota Valley, but I'm looking forward to that O'Gorman game.
Yep, Watkins to the line, shooting 2. She's got 14 points. Swish.
And then I'm also looking forward to going to Marshall and getting to play in that college. The next night we play at 8 o'clock against Marshall.
That's too late for me.
Well, Mr. Weber is nice enough to let me ride the bus.
Yeah, great looking free throws by Watkins to bring the Cavs within 2.
See,
Nobody
here's that,
down there.
here's that pressure defense that they come with. And
McKinney's got to go. She's got time.
She's got plenty, yep. There we go, now
Gets
go,
it
now
across
go, go.
left-handed
There we
dribble.
go. Nice little floater.
McKinney, her 7th point of the night.
She's been working on this summer, actually with Katie's sister.
That's great.
Oh,
There's
Dunn's
Dunn
gonna shoot
shooting
it
a
again.
3 off to the left side of the rim. Rebound, Silvernail.
Yeah, that's
Kicks
nice.
it back out. Here's Dunn again.
Be a little closer for
And
her.
that's a foul on Mara. And that's going to be Mara's 3rd.
See, a couple keys. Dunn's got 2 points. Or no, I'm sorry. Dunn's got 6. But Harrington, McGovern, she don't have a single point.
Next up for Jefferson, they are at Class A. The girls play at West Central. Class A number 5, West Central, next Thursday.
Okay.
And then a week after that, they make that Rapid City trip. So they'll both play both the Rapid City, Central, and Stevens.
They were supposed to play number 1 O'Gorman during that Friday that we got called off against Del Rapids, but obviously that got postponed. So that would have been an interesting early season matchup.
Yep. Cameron Whiting, 5'8" junior, is coming into the game for Dunn now. Must be Jason's niece here.
And I worked with Dad at O'Gorman way back in the day. Ed, who was their defensive coordinator for the football team.
Here comes McKinney. Got a little 3-on-3 action. She dribbles it out. Shot clock, game clock, separation, about 24 seconds.
We need to get a good possession here to end the third quarter to go up by 5. There we go.
McKinney,
There we
another
go.
runner.
Yep.
And she'll go to the free throw line.
It was on.
Fouled by Whiting.
Yep.
I want to thank Mr. Bendy, Scott Bendy, the JV coach, for coming on the show, All the Tea. We do that on Wednesdays. Not going to do it tomorrow night because of the weather.
Okay.
But he was a lot of fun, and he baked for us like he did last year when he came
It
up
was
here.
delicious.
It was delicious.
There you go, Kendra.
McKinney, good. 8 points on the night for her. She had 10 the last game against Dakota Valley. And she played the most minutes, but both of them good. 9 points for her. So Kendra, great start to the season. Let's hold them right here. Let's take a 5-point lead into the fourth quarter.
We got to stay in front of her.
Or stop score.
We got to stay in front of her.
And so that falls on McKinney. That's going to be her 2nd, 5th team foul. So team foul situation. Cavaliers have 6, Titans have 5.
Surprised they didn't put Dunn back in the game, too. They're going to go more guard heavy here.
Shot clock is off, 33 seconds on the game clock.
And then, you got to step in. Nice job, Stella.
And if we could hold for one, I know it's hard to do. Great pick.
Oh, that was
in the
sweet
backcourt.
move.
A great crossover by Vasika.
Hit that, Maya.
Kick it out to Maya. That
Ooh.
would have been huge. And
Yeah,
that's
there
a
we
Titans
go.
basketball. 17 seconds to go. Vasika just reached over and knocked it into McGovern, who was standing out of bounds. 17 seconds to go. I always love to hold for a last-second shot if you could possibly do it. It's going to be hard to do against this Jefferson team. Peterson dribbles in, dribbles back out. 12 seconds to go. Left-hand dribble, left side of the court. Hands it off to Vasika. She'll try a deep 3. Off the back of the rim.
Oh, no.
Stella. 3
Go ahead.
seconds. 2 seconds. Peterson, a little short. Oh, Vasika almost grabbed it and got the rebound. Peterson got her offensive rebound.
She did. She brought it back out to the three-point line, which if she would have went right in, I think she would have scored. But
Hey,
she wanted
let's
to get a better look.
So in case we're going to do our trivia, okay?
Yes.
Our true or false trivia. And Les said, since we're playing Jefferson, let's do it on Presidents. And I said, okay. So here we go. And it's 1-1 on the year.
That's
Griffin
right.
has 1, Les has 1.
That's right.
Win. Okay, Jefferson himself, he fathered more kids than any other president with 8. Is that true or false?
I want to say true.
Okay. True, you're both wrong. It was, I think Polk had like 16.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so 0-0.
Okay.
Washington, George Washington, he never had children. You think that's true or false?
True.
That is true. It's 1-1. Okay. President Obama does not like ice cream. Can you believe that?
No, that's false.
That is true.
Ow.
You're both wrong. He worked at a Baskin Robbins growing up, and so it taught him to hate ice cream because he ate so much of it.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, it's 1-1. Lincoln, you know, he always wore that big top hat. He stored things in there. You believe that? You think he stored things in his top hat?
False.
And Griffin said false, and you are both incorrect. He would put things up there like papers and documents, okay?
Yep.
This one could end it.
All right.
JFK, his last words were, "My God, I've been shot."
No, false.
I told you if you tied again, I was going to strangle both of you. You both tied. That is false. His last words were, "No, certainly not." Okay, tiebreaker. Roosevelt, he declared he was not running for another term in the Black Hills.
True. Oh, sorry. True.
Griffin, true or false? It is false, and I hate you both. Coolidge actually determined that from the Black Hills because he loved visiting the Black Hills.
Straight up, mine.
5-point lead, size
That was nice help.
advantage. The steal by Hayden West, and then the tripping on Silvernail. That'll be her third. Team 7th, so to the line is going to go Maya Weber. She was 2 for 2 from there last week.
Turnovers are going to be a huge factor in this fourth quarter. If we can take care of the ball, we can.
You want to know another? You want to know another? Here's the tiebreaker. My dad met 5 presidents. True or false? My dad met 5 presidents. True or false?
True.
Maya Weber misses. Well, we're having a tie for this week because it is true, actually. And that is an interesting.
Wow.
I don't.
I don't get that either.
That's the fourth on Maya Weber.
My good teacher friend from California. We stood out in the rain when Bill Clinton was in Brandon.
That's the second most fascinating thing besides Jessica Nelson being here tonight in attendance.
I met Bill Clinton. I mean,
You didn't meet him.
okay, I was at his. Okay.
Watkins driving again. That's out of bounds. It was blocked, says Jastrom. Ball to the Cavaliers. 16 seconds to go.
You didn't like that?
It's just interesting, you know.
Okay.
It's going to be tough to beat the Jessica Nelson reference that she's in the house tonight.
Well, I'm just saying our goalkeeper was here.
Watkins down low.
There, now you can't.
to
Yes,
Dunn.
that's her move.
Great
That's
move.
her move.
Not much Mara Grant can
No,
do there.
she caught it too deep.
That's the 9th point now for Dunn. That
We got to push her
we
out.
got the jinx by less. And now there is
What?
what Titans need to go to. Vasika
There you
on
go,
Watkins.
Hayden.
Hayden
Yes.
West! Big three! 38-32. Here comes Watkins really pushing the issue. Hands it off to Larson. Top of the key to Dunn.
There we go.
Vasika tried to tip it away. No good. And,
They
oh
got
boy.
Katie.
First foul on Katie. 7th team foul. So now we're going to go 1-1 for Watkins, where she is 2 for 2 so far tonight.
Hey, I'm gonna jinx her because when I watched her play the other night against Lincoln, she missed 3 free throws in a row that could have iced the game away.
Number 23 for the Cavs is Ashlyn Johnson. She's back in. And number 13 for the Titans is sophomore Reese Hammerquist. She is back in. The young standout high jumper for the Titans. And Watkins makes the first one, cuts the lead to 5.
Okay, that didn't work.
Didn't work. Keep trying, Les.
I'm trying. There.
All 4 baskets have been no doubters for Watkins. She's up to 18 points now. McKinney brings it up. Left-hand dribble, middle side of the court. Tamara Grant. Oh,
Yes.
shows it to the left side. Goes up right. And I think they're going to call it on Dunn.
They got done.
They are. That's her 4th with 6:15 to go.
So when the Cavaliers played Brandon Valley, Watkins had 15. Harrington or McGovern had 12, and we're holding her to 0 right now.
Yeah. Mara Grant, no good. She had been 4 for 4 from the line. She misses.
Horner comes back in.
She was 1 for 3 last week. And Conrad's coming in for the shooter. She's coming in for Grant. So Grant's going to get a little time. Cavaliers looking like they're trading size here.
They are,
downsizing in size a little bit.
Good. Oh.
And
Reese had a good
Reese
rebound.
Hammerquist had the offensive rebound. They said Mara Grant got into the lane too soon. And it's a good call because I know she was upset she missed it. And
Well, I
she was
love
trying
that.
to go get the rebound.
I love that face that Mara just made.
38-34, 4-point lead, 2-possession game. Ticking down, 6 minutes to go with Dunn on the bench. This is what you're going to see. Watkins driving, and now another foul. She's going to go back to the line. And some of these, it's almost like she just drives into traffic, and you can't get out of the. I mean, and you're going to get called for the foul. And Coach Shorsman might want to address that here. 30-second timeout.
So since I give the 8th graders some love, I'll give the 7th graders some love. They played Brandon Valley yesterday. The 7th graders did, and then A and B went to Brandon Valley, and they all three won yesterday. The A won 46-38. The B team won 26-22. And the C team, which I got to run the clock for, won 37-9. Next up for them is January 5th. The A and B go to Harrisburg at the Venture. Or actually, the A and B go, they're staying in town here, obviously, and they play at Venture. And then the C goes to Harrisburg South.
All right, middle school basketball. Yeah. Talking about Watkins driving. You know that's what's coming. You know, they're got to sit back and just be waiting for it. And she's going to get in there. Titans need to anticipate that. She's back to the line where she's 4 for 4. We are broadcasting this. They put up like a new partition or a platform up here at the top of the bleachers, and it is, boy, she's a solid free throw shooter. Gets them within 3. 20 feet long, very nice. We can actually sit up here in office chairs as opposed to sitting in the bleachers before. So I talked to Principal Knutson about it today, and he said he's taken all the credit for it.
Oh,
so I said I'll give him all the credit for it. But we have here a new full-time athletic director. We've never had a full-time athletic director before, and it's Craig Clayberg, and boy, he's been getting a lot done, and this is part of it. This is really nice. Makes it a lot better. Titans, 21 seconds on the shot clock. There's McKinney, and you got to call that. You don't. I think Johnson was just trying to get out of the way.
No, I thought she was going to run into her dad over there.
And Johnson's second foul, 9th team foul, so both teams are going to be the double bonus pretty soon. McKinney to the line, where she was 1 for 1 last week. She's 2 for 2 this week. 3 for 3 on the season. And her first one, great looking shot. She's got 10 points for the second week in a row. One of the keys for us having a good year this year was McKinney and Peterson scoring the ball more. You know, we lost about 15 points a game from last year. Much of that was Bryn Schupner. And it was like, are they both going to step up? They both have so far.
Yes.
This year, 5 for 5 on the year for Kinder McKinney. Gets that lead back up to 5. She has 11 points. Here comes Watkins. McKinney on her. You see how they're clearing it out. You can see the clear out here.
Exactly. Yep, it's a clear out, and then they're going to have 3-point shooters over here just to get to open the floor up a little bit.
Corner was the only one in the way, or else Watkins would have. That's all ball.
There you
Great
go.
call.
Nice job, Ryland.
Ryland Conrad gets the jump ball. Possession arrow Titans.
Nice job, Ryland Conrad.
Boy, I've been impressed with her, and I've been impressed with the few minutes that we've seen Hammerquist out here, too. Vasika to bring up the ball, which she did the majority of last year. She hasn't done it much here tonight. Watkins on her. Vasika gets free. Pull-up jumper. It's going to be off the back of the rim. No good, and that's going to be off of Mara. So the shot was, you like to see Katie shoot it. It was just a little deep, kind of almost like she was floating after she jumped.
These are good minutes for Ryland here.
Absolutely. The Titans look like they're sitting back into a little bit of a zone here. Matchup zone.
Larson will drive and shoot it here.
Watkins in the corner. McKinney on her. Gets a screen, gets by. She's going to score.
It's
just nobody there.
Nope. I mean, she gets past McKinney, and there's no help on the backside.
And that's going to be the game here with Dunn in foul trouble, and it's going to miss a lot of this. Got to get a timeout here. Got to get a timeout. Jump ball, and Shorsman very agitated, hitting his arm.
She was getting bumped when she was coming down the in the middle of the court, but I mean, and that's a turnover. That's a costly turnover here. Up.
Yeah, she kind of dribbled across and then picked up her dribble, you know, because she was getting pressured in a bad spot.
Yeah.
That that middle stripe acts as another defender. So.
Here's this little pick and roll here with Watkins.
Yep, Watkins goes
And
right.
then
She's gone
Johnson
left all
will
night.
shoot that.
And that's a three-pointer's good. And Johnson, that's her 8th point of the night. That's the other thing is you see when Watkins is on that right side, she doesn't drive. She only drives on the left side.
Yep.
She's left-handed. Does not
There we
look like
go.
she likes going to
There,
her
now we
offhand.
get it to her, yep.
Mara, this is a good matchup for Mara. Up and under, no good. Vasika tips it out. And they're going to call Vasika with her 2nd foul, 9th team foul for the Titans, 9 team fouls for Jefferson. Watkins is down. And Titans trainer Jaden Stover slowly makes his way out there. Watkins, from where we see, appears to be.
Yeah, she took it in when Katie jumped up for her rebound. She got kind of when she came down, she kind of caught Watkins on the head.
Yeah, nothing malicious.
No, nothing malicious at all.
Katie.
No, it was
She's
just Katie was just going to get the rebound.
4 minutes to go in this, just really fighting to get the ball back. And we hope Watkins is okay, a little shaken up.
Yep. I think it scared her. And obviously, they're looking for concussions.
Yeah. So 4:12 to go, 40-40. Cavs on an 8-2 run here in the most crucial time of the game so far. Titans enjoyed a 38-32 lead, and the Cavaliers came fighting back. I think that last three that was made by Ashlyn Johnson was their first 3 of the night.
It was, yes.
They had gone
Well, they were 0 for 12.
0 for 12 in the first half.
Yep.
Had a few more. And good news for Watkins. She's kind of got a smile on her face a little bit. Just was shaken up.
I think it's her neck.
Elbows to the noggin hurt less.
Yes, they do.
And so
Silvernail.
Silvernail was the one position that Katie offended.
Well, I think she came in for Watkins.
Okay, I was going to say, I thought it was Watkins, but maybe Watkins just caught some friendly fire. So Silvernail, 2 points on the night. She's played a lot here tonight, 5'11". Senior sinks her first one, gives Jefferson the lead. And they are on a bit of a run here. And sinks both. So Jefferson on a 10-2 run. Titans got to find a way to get past this press, and then that's not going to do it. And they call a holding foul on number 13. It'll be her second, Abby Horner. And that appeared to be thrown away by the Titans. And so to the line, she's 1 for 2 tonight. She shot 78% last year. It's SDSU commit, junior, Katie Vasika.
AJ still enjoying this game over there.
Looking to get her 6th and 7th points of the night. And she gets the first one. Is done with 4:05 to go and 4 fouls. Is going to check back in. And her and Mara still with the 3 fouls. Vasika has 1 more. I can't remember the last time she scored in single digits, but hey, it's working tonight, 42-42.
Good balance scoring.
Right, we had 3 in double digits last week. We might get 3 in double digits this
Stella
week.
was close.
3-person trap, there's going to be somebody open
There we
and
go.
just
Thank
out of
you.
bounds. 3 Titans put the trap down, and Johnson broke through that trap, and you knew there was girls open on both sides of the basket, and the ball just was thrown away. So we've got like everybody down here, and there goes Katie Vasika. Slows down, basket good. What a great inbound pass.
That was a great pass.
Was that Hayden West?
I think that was Stell.
See, I would give her an assist there.
That was an assist. Yeah, that was an assist. Yep.
You throw somebody open by that much, leading to an easy basket.
Ah, yes, Mara. Oh, yes, good help on the
Tips it
backside.
away. McKinney cleans it
Yes.
up.
No,
Hands
relax.
it to Mara.
Relax.
Yeah.
Relax.
Slow down. But it's one-on-one.
One-on-one,
Here comes Katie. Oh, my goodness.
That was a sweet
Reverse
move.
layup with the right hand.
Oh, that was awesome by Katie.
And Pruitt wants a timeout.
Pruitt wants a timeout. They didn't see it. Almost a
They
jump
are
ball.
going to give it to her.
Yeah, almost a jump ball. Pruitt's over here yelling for a timeout.
46-42 on 4 points in a row for Vasika. She's now up to 11. And what a great play, because she drives down on Johnson. Johnson does the right thing.
She did. She
giving
played
up
it right. Yep.
6 inches height advantage. She goes for the charge.
Yep.
And Katie knew she was going to
She
go for
read
the
it,
charge,
yes.
and did that little Euro step right around her and finished on the left side of the hoop with her right hand. Oh, my goodness. So Coach Pruitt's, I'm telling you, I've watched Shantava Ashley play.
Yes.
It's so hard for me to call her Pruitt.
Her play, when Ashley, you're right, Ashley Pruitt, when she was playing, it's so much like Watkins' game.
Yep.
I mean, that's how her coach played when the exact same
Yep.
way Watkins is playing is how Ashley played when she was a player.
A little bit
Shantava.
undersized. Her
Yes.
dad, Alvin, standout wide receiver at SMSU. He played up there with T resident Bob Lundeen.
Yes.
They were teammates up there, and Alvin had a little Arena League experience. And you, 20 years later, you look down and you see his son playing quarterback now and getting to the state championship game.
Yes, and it's great news that Watkins is back in the game now.
Yep. How she left the court. You have to leave the court once you stop
Yeah,
it. But
exactly.
you saw when she was coming off, you saw she was just got her bell rung a little bit, and she was
Stay with her. Stay with her.
She's over there wide open. They got Stella on
And
her
they're
now.
Yep. There you go.
And she's wide open.
She'll shoot that too.
Yep. And boy,
Good.
Titans dodge a bullet there because they left her plenty open.
Nice open. One more.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
Oh, rebound! Rebound to Vasika. She got it up to McKinney, who found a streaking Grant for 2. Titans up by 6. 2:48 to go.
See, part of the, I've watched all 3 of these games that the Cavs have played, and they're not used to playing from behind, and so they're a little frazzled a little bit, and Watkins is trying to get them in the right positions, and they're just.
And this is good. The
and
clock is the Titans' friend.
Yep. They keep running that shot clock down.
And McKinney's got to get to.
She's not.
We can't leave her wide open right there. That's
Yep.
what happened. You can't leave her wide open. We've done it 2 possessions. She'll make those. Now it's a 1 possession game all of a sudden.
Oh, jeez. Stella almost turned that over. She's quicker than Johnson, so she's need to take advantage of this.
Stella's got a great crossover.
she's got
2:10 to go. Titans still up by 3. Not a lot of movement on the offense by the Titans.
Not.
Risky pass there. And
Yes, nice.
count it! Oh, they're calling it on the ground.
Oh,
Oh, a great pass
It
over
was.
the top. Vasika had the height advantage on Watkins. That's now Watkins' 4th foul. I'm surprised they're still having Watkins guard Vasika with that big a height advantage because the Titans are going to that post up.
well, actually, here's what it was. They got switched off on a screen, and so Watkins had to guard her. Or it would've
Well,
been an easy
Watkins
lay.
has been on her.
Well,
She's
yeah.
been posting her up, which is the smart thing to do.
Yes.
Titans looking to go up. Oh. Looking to go up 4 with 2:01 to go. This is a big free throw.
This is a big free throw.
Here, you would love to see them get that and 1
Yep.
and convert that and go up 6. Instead, it might just be 4. So 2:01 to go. You know this is going to be Watkins' time. You know she's going to drive on the left-hand side of the lane. That's where Katie Vasika is.
It's a pick and roll with Dunn, and if Dunn gets open and pops out here, she's going to shoot it too. And then McGovern will shoot that.
Shot blocked, but they're going to say McKinney touched her. 2 foul shots.
It's all right.
Coming up.
Yep.
Only 13 seconds came off the clock for the Cavaliers. This is going to be McGovern. She's a 5'5" junior.
Now, what the Titans need to do after these free throws, they're going to come with that press. They got to get the ball inbounds and just take their time to get it up the court.
Well, we've really been breaking the press a lot lately. These Cavaliers are making free throws tonight.
And that's her first points of the game.
Oh, it is her first. I thought she had 2.
No, that's her first points of the night.
They only shot 2 free throws in the first half. They've shot 10 in the second, and I think they've made them all except for that one.
There we go.
Vasika looking more like Vasika
Yes.
lately. She wants this one. 3-point lead. Here comes Stella Peterson. Don't pick up the. Still a little wild there. Mara Grant. Foul shot. We would have taken the basket there.
I would have taken that, yes.
And that is Watkins' 5th foul A huge factor in this game.
She had 20. Wow, she's a great player.
24 points.
24 points. She's a great
for Watkins
player.
And a great night for her. She just was taking it at the Titans.
So
Credit the Titans coaching staff, Adam Shorsman, for kind of slowing her down here lately.
Larson comes in for her.
49-46, 2 free throws for Mara Grant. Sits at 18 points. You'd love to get at least one. Make this a 2-possession game. Ball off the front of the rim. Mara gets another one. So now they're going to go to Dunn, and then I think they might go to Johnson for the 3-point shot.
Larson will shoot the 3-pointer.
Great looking free throw.
So now they're going to maybe a pick and roll game with Harrington, McGovern, and Dunn, and pop out Larson.
Oh, Mara Grant just came from behind to get the steal. Basket good, her 21st point. 6-point Titan lead, 1:20 to go.
Nice steal by Mara there.
No one was expecting
and
her.
There it is again.
There's another one, knocks it out of bounds. Have a night, Mara Grant. Crowd comes to their feet. And that's Titan basketball.
I think she jammed her finger on that trying to go for that steal, but
she's not coming out.
But she's not going to come out of this game.
Mara Grant turning it up. This is a career high for her.
Yes.
After 14 last week, 21 tonight.
Keep going, Kendra. Keep going. Now
she
let them read it.
And this would be huge. It looks like it's on. Yes! And it's good! Hayden West puts the Titans up 9, and the first nail goes in the coffin.
It's all right.
The foul by Grant.
I think they called on Stella, I think.
On Stella. 6 points for Hayden West. Both
they called
3-pointers that she has made have been at huge times for the Titans. 9-point lead, the biggest of the night for the Titans. Remember, Jefferson went on that 10-2 run, and Titans just answered back and take care of the ball. And this one might go the Titans' way. I don't know if they've ever beat a number 2 Class AA team before.
Okay.
And that one rolls in.
Now we just have to. We can run the. We can
watch. Mara can release here.
Yep. We can run the baseline too if we need to. Careful with it.
That's a great pass. No need for that. No need for that. No need for that. The clock is our friend.
Yep. It's all right. Okay, Stella, you're okay. Okay, now we just got to find the 3-point shooters here and get out on Larson and get out on Johnson here. Here's Larson will shoot it.
Larson, it's good. And so 41.4. And, you don't like to take the air out of the ball too soon.
Nope.
But with 41.4, you got a 6-second shot clock differential. I'm dribbling it out. They can foul me, and I'll run the clock down and hopefully make free throws.
Well, here, Pruitt called the timeout. We can run the baseline here, so if I'm Coach Shorsman, I maybe set up a 1-4 set at the free throw line. Maybe set just like Stella when she had that nice pass to Katie earlier in the game for the layup from Mara. You do that, or you come back to the basketball. You make sure that you secure that basketball with both hands, make them come and foul you, and knock down the free throws at the other end.
Something interesting here, too, for Roosevelt. That's their last timeout.
Oh, okay.
So they cannot stop the clock.
Well, you would call him Roosevelt because of Ashley Pruitt, but it is Jefferson.
It's only their second year.
It is Sioux Falls Jefferson.
I've called him Roosevelt more than once.
But
they're sitting at 3-0. The Titans are 1-0. What I like on the inbound pass here, I'm big on a screen here to get somebody free.
Yeah, you're right. Use that screen.
I think they're going to foul right away. I don't think they're going to let us run, or they're going to play tough defense until we get it over half court.
Yeah, Stella's probably going to throw the ball out of bounds. And it's, obviously you take advantage of Katie's height here and just throw it into her.
And the screen is going to be, and this
there
for Katie.
She is, yep.
Little double screen there, and ball gets thrown away.
Goodness.
Oh,
there, thank you, Hayden.
West,
thank you, Hayden. Yes.
Who just hit the big 3, gets fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
It looked like an intentional. She pushed her in the back, but we'll take the free throws.
And so that foul is on number 4, Cassidy Larson, her 3rd. Both teams are in the double bonus. Any points at this juncture? Less.
We'll just
2 would be great. 7 is a 3-possession game.
What Coach Shorsman is telling them right now is keep the ball in front of them. do not get beat on a drive, and keep your hands straight up for a three-pointer.
Ball rolls in for West. That's the worst thing you can do is foul a three-pointer. Even a made three-pointer at this point isn't going to kill you.
Nope.
But just don't foul them. West, 2 perfect free throws. 7-point lead, 35 seconds to go.
Let this clock.
It's a 3-possession game. Just keep guarding them and pushing them back.
Larson will shoot that. Now they went down to Dunn.
That's okay. Just let her have it.
Yeah. Oh.
And that was all ball by Katie Vasika.
In your opinion, right?
Actually hit it on the forearm. And I trust my eyes for one, and then I trust Katie's reaction because Katie Vasika is not a complainer.
Okay,
you know.
all right.
And she kind of made the motion that it was a clean block.
Okay.
I've never known Katie to lie.
Katie would never lie to us.
57-50 to the free throw line is going to go the SDSU commit Dunn. And she gets 2. 2 make it a 5-point game. And then remember second to last time the Titans had to inbound it, we threw it away.
Well, another key stat for the Cavaliers is Dunn's got 9, Johnson's got 9, and then Watkins fouled out with 24 before she left the game.
The Watkins fouling out was huge here.
It was
because
huge.
Dunn's a great player.
She is
but she's not a huge scorer.
Nope.
She's more of a rebounder, shot blocker, and so.
And again, same as Dakota Valley, we have 3 in double digits, and one with a fourth one 2 points away.
Yeah.
And and like I talked about, that was our key where we needed balanced scoring.
Yep, absolutely. There is Dunn. Her first one is good. 6-point game now with the Titans in the lead. 27.2, and we might be here a little while longer. I think if we do get it in, we're going to get fouled pretty quickly. Dunn makes it 5-point game.
We got to be smart here. We cannot just, we got. There she is. There's Katie.
That's the problem. But you've got Dunn on her.
You're right. Those long arms of Dunn, it is hard to see over top of her.
Katie did a lot of work to get free.
She did, but Dunn is a good defender, and
there's
there
Hayden
she
West.
go. There we go. Now we got her.
And she will be fouled. Only 2 seconds come off the clock. So West back to the free throw line. If she can get 2, that'll put her at 10. And honestly,
4 girls in double.
I can't remember the last time we've had 4 girls in double digits.
It's been a while.
And so probably back not too long ago.
No,
I can see
it was last year, but
the close team doing it.
I can see last year's team doing it.
Yeah, there's a couple times.
Yep.
Yep. Clutch free throws by Hayden West, having her best varsity game to date. Oh, my goodness. 4 free throws in a row.
Okay, just let her catch it. Here we go.
Hayden West.
And she's not going to shoot it. She will.
She'll drive.
But then she's going to hit Johnson out here. Johnson will shoot it.
Johnson, 3-pointer's good. Take your time inbounding the ball because you got 5 seconds.
Okay.
13 seconds to go.
Shore's been called the timeout.
These Cavaliers will not go away.
They will not. That's why they're number 2 in the state.
Titans now with 2 timeouts left. Just looking to inbound this ball. Hopefully run about another 5 seconds off. Here, you've got on the floor, Vasika's made her free throws. Grant's made her free throws. McKinney has. West has just made 4 in a row. It's not going to be Peterson because she's been inbounding the ball.
No.
And so we're probably going to have to make a few more free throws to get out of here.
Yep.
Not long ago, it was 55-46.
Mm-hmm.
And so 9-4 run for the Cavaliers.
And if you're Coach Pruitt in that huddle, you are going hard to the ball. I think they're going to try to go double team whoever, probably in the corners. And right away, I mean, if you don't get that first steal, you're going for a foul right away.
And that's a great point because that's the first thing. You want to be super aggressive on trying to get that steal.
Yes.
You don't just want, at this point, you still got a little bit of time. You still want to try to get that steal, but if not, then
well,
foul.
And I mean, Dunn, you cannot see over her long arms, and it is difficult to.
Now Katie's inbounding it to maybe
Katie
counter that a little bit. There's Mara.
And
she is fouled. Ticks down to 11.3.
Good. And that's okay to send Mara to the line too.
So Mara will get 2, and Jefferson shooting a lot more free throws in the first half and shooting way better from the three-point line.
Yes.
And Mara Grant, career high 21 points to the line. Remember, this was a 15-15 game.
Yes.
Great shot by Mara at halftime.
15 and a half when we're shooting, less than 30%.
Mara Grant, 16 second half points so far for her. And she's just, be interesting to talk to her. Nails it. She just really appears to want this win. We're now under 10 seconds. Even if she makes it, you don't have to inbound it at this point. You could just let her score. And there's the rebound by Peterson.
Yes.
The Titans are going to dribble this one out. 61-55 win.
Nice early win on this season. Great confidence builder for this team.
Coach Shorsman, he's going to come up here and join us. We talked today, and he said he'd come up and join us. And boy, a gutsy 61-55 win.
And I'm glad one of my keys turned out where Mara outplayed Dunn.
Yeah.
23-11.
Titans took the lead at 44-42. They took the lead at 44-42. They built that to 50-46, 55-46 with 41 seconds to go. A 9-point lead with 41 seconds to go. And a great job tonight as the student section makes a tunnel for these players. We'll see if in the excitement Shorsman forgets to come up here.
He's going to the locker room.
All off season, and when we talked to Coach Shorsman, and when we talked to some of his players, when we talked to Coach Bindi, they really emphasized that they believed that they believed in this team, and they thought this was a team that could have a good year, despite 7 double A's on the schedule. Plus the A's that we've already played, before we even started adding all these double A's, the A's that we played were good. A schools, Sioux Falls Christian, West Central, teams like that. And so you put all these, and they were very confident. Let's go through the numbers real quick. Point out what you see here for us.
Again, like I said, Kendra had 11, Hayden West had 10, Mara Grant had 23. Stella's stats tonight on the stat sheet did not look okay, but she kept she played great defense tonight, held their best. I mean, to hold Harrington under her average, where she had 1 point, and she's averaging doubles as the emails that I got from Coach Pruitt. Stella's defense was stellar tonight. Katie had 12 in her first game back. Maya Weber with 4 points.
12 and 9. Katie had 9 rebounds too.
Yes, and I still think that Hayden West 3 was one of the backbreakers.
She had 10 tonight. She scored 7 very late, the 3-pointer and then the 4 free throws. Something that stood out to me is we had 15 turnovers in the first half. We only had 7 in the second half.
See, and that was another key in my because I said less than 10 turnovers. Well, we had less than 7. We had 7 in the second half. Limit Dunn's touches. Well, she still ended up with 11 points. Share the basketball and balance scoring, where we found 4 girls in double figures, and stay out of foul trouble. We didn't do one of my keys where we contained Watkins. She had 24, but she's a great player, and she makes that team go, and all the luck to them the rest of their season.
I talked about 7-1 was this team last year when they had 10 or more steals. They're now 2-0 this year. They had 11 steals tonight. They had 15 last week, so they moved to 9-1 over the last 2 years when they have double-digit steals. 61-55 looks like an average score for a high school girls basketball game. No one would ever know that each team scored 10 in the first quarter and each team scored 5 in the second quarter.
Yeah, 15 and a half.
15 and a half, and then it kind of loosened up a little bit.
It did.
We forced them to be one-dimensional. They just kind of got, I think, with Watkins, right? I think they just got kind of used to watching Watkins drive down the left-hand part of the lane. And as we saw when Watkins left, they still have some nice pieces. Dunn can score. The girls can shoot.
Well, and again, Larson is their other 3-point shooter, and she didn't hit very much in that first half. And
let's get Mara up here real quick.
All right, I will try to.
We can motion her.
I will try to get her over here. Actually, I'll go probably.
She's walking away. Well, she'll be right back. Mara Grant is.
Mara Grant, we'll try to get her.
Yeah, for the Titans, 4 in double digits, as you mentioned. Career highs for both Mara Grant and Hayden West. Hayden West, 10 points, 2 steals, and clutch down the stretch, 2 for 3 from the three-point line. And she barely played last year. She scored 5 points all last year. As I'm left alone, Les Schroeder's going to go try to get Mara Grant up here. But coming in, you knew the Titans had a chance. This is a program we talked about earlier, 7 wins and 118 losses from 2007 to 2013. And it wasn't long ago that this game wouldn't be anywhere close. But this win tonight in just our 13th game against a AA opponent in the history of this school proved that how far this program has come. And even last year, as Les comes back on, even last year, we played here and we lost to Brandon Valley, who was a ranked AA team, on a last-second shot.
Yes.
And even some of the games last year that we did lose to AA schools, we were right in there.
We were. I'm trying to think. The next AA school we'll play is at Aberdeen Central.
Aberdeen Central, which I think we're 2-0 against them in the last 2 years.
We got back-to-back. So we got Aberdeen Central, another AA, Watertown, and then O'Gorman.
And Coach Shoresman, he doesn't know that this is a Tuesday night. It's 9:09. He's on his way over now.
Yep,
he just had to talk to some players, and there's Presley Portner walking out of the locker room. We'll try to get Mara too real quick.
Yes. I sent their manager in to go get her.
Oh, thank you. Coach Adam Shoresman, I talked about how you guys talked this offseason, you and Coach Bindi and some of your players, and it was just a quiet confidence. There was no chest banging, but you guys were confident in the team you had. You liked the team you had, and tonight proved how far we have come as a program. You know, before you came here, we had 1 winning season in our school's history. We had a stretch where we were 7 and 118 in 6 years, and what a night tonight is, beating the number 2 team in Class AA, and how you did it. You kept coming back. They put a 10-2 run on you late, and you kept answering back. Hayden West gets 7 points late. She scored 5 points all last year. Congratulations.
Hey, that was a lot of fun. That's preaching to our girls all week, defense. And, there's going to be times throughout the year where we might get down a little bit, but if we have our defensive effort, that was awesome tonight.
Yeah.
We turned them over again 24 times.
24 times, 11 steals. You had 15 steals the game before. Last year when you forced double-digit steals, you were 7-1. You're 2-0 this year, forcing double-digit steals. Balanced effort. I said I don't remember the last time we had 4 girls in double digits. Hayden West and Kendra McKinney goes double digits second game in a row. Mara looked like she was possessed.
We one of the timeouts, I forget who called it, but we told Katie there was a couple times where she looked down court. Mara was busting her butt to get down court. And I'm like, hey, just take a shot. And then after that, it was like we were gone. And Mara was just running that court, and she was just the stallion. Man, she was a dude tonight. I mean, she was a player. I mean, 23 points, that's got to be a career high for her.
It is. Yep.
That is, wow.
The great one was they came up. It was still kind of close. She came up out of nowhere, took the ball, ripped it out of the girl's hand, and went down and made a layup. And that was kind of the beginning of the end for the Cavaliers. And it was just different girls stepping. Katie looked like she was getting more into the flow of things towards the end of the game, doing Katie things. And you say this a lot. It doesn't always happen. This is truly a team effort tonight. Hey, I thought Hammerquist came in and did some good things. Ryland Conrad came in and did some really good things.
Yeah, she played solid. That was, like I said, super impressed with a lot of these girls. They probably get tired of it at practice, especially when games get, postponed and we're starting before Thanksgiving, that, hey, Coach Shoresman's just harping on them and conditioning. But we saw it tonight that, man, we can compete.
Yeah.
And I think we even saw that last year, but now we're starting to turn that leave over a little bit where, man, we're doing some good things, and it starts with that defensive effort. I mean, 15 points. I mean, I know they held us to 15 points, but man,
you held the Class AA number 2 to 15 points. The other player I want to talk about, and then we're going to talk to Mara real quick. Your leading scorer last week, 16 points, was Stella Peterson. I thought she showed great maturity this week. She only took 3 shots. She handled the ball a lot more than she ever has. Just played defense and didn't force shots. You know, when you get 16, you get kind of greedy and go, I want to do that again. And she didn't do that tonight.
Yeah. You know, and looking at, stat sheets all we want, I try not to get too much into that. But when we limit them to under 40% shooting, 20% from 3, I mean, we fouled them a little bit too much. But you look at us, 45% from the field. We did a lot better job in that second half, shot over 50%. And our free throws. Free throws were awesome tonight.
Awesome.
And that's what we need.
By everybody, not just a few players.
Yes, I mean, they were scattered all over. So what do we had? Only 6 of them, 4 of 6 in the first half, and then we shot 23 in the second, 18 to 23. I mean, that's what winning teams do, and these girls need to be really proud of themselves.
Coach AJ, I think he's looking for you down there. He wants to hire you after that. Andrew Griffin, last question. He made a great point out at the end of the game. He said they'd gotten too one-dimensional, maybe with Watkins driving left hand every time, and the rest of them were kind of became just standing around watching her. Did you?
Well, and I tell you what, Sierra Watkins is a player. That girl is good.
Yep.
And we said it all week that she was going to have some fits for us, and sorry to see her go down with that injury, but man, she's a really good player, and she's the straw that stirs the drink for them.
Yep, she really is. Dunn is a really nice player, but Sierra gets her own shot a lot.
And
Congratulations.
I thought Mara held her own against that Dunn girl. She did a great job tonight. That was awesome to watch.
D1
awesome
commit.
to watch.
Yep.
Well, hey, I'll get out of here. I'll let Mara come on in.
Congratulations. There goes Coach Shorsman, very, very visibly happy. And we'll get Mara Grant up here real quickly. It's getting late. Congratulations.
Thank you, Shad.
23 points, career high.
Yeah.
8 of 14 shooting, 7 of 9 free throws, 5 rebounds, 4 steals. You did all of that against someone about 3 inches bigger than you.
Yeah.
Division I commit. There's her coach. Really good Division I commit. She was a great shot blocker. Was done. She had 7 blocks tonight. You looked possessed. My favorite play was when you came here at half court and stole the ball, and I thought that kind of turned the game.
Yeah. You think?
I think so. Were you did not want to lose tonight?
No. I just kind of read that pass, though. I mean, I saw it coming, and then, I just got to go after it.
Yeah, and you made some great shots, and you're strong as heck.
Oh, thank you.
Looks like you jammed a finger here.
Oh, yeah.
And I said she's
Pretty
not
bad.
coming out.
No way.
But
No way.
How does that feel? To probably the biggest regular season win. You beat the number 2 Class A team in 20 years in school history.
Yeah. That feels good. We were working at it in practice. We've been going hard.
Yeah.
Planning for it. Shutting them down with our defense was the goal. So
you guys seem to have a quiet confidence in you this year that you're a good team and you don't have to talk about it a lot. But every one of you that I talked to is just like, yeah, we're going to have a good year.
Yeah, you just got to work for it.
Yeah. And you're really balanced this year. It was Stella that led us in points last week. It was you this week. Maybe it's Katie next week.
Yeah.
Maybe it's Kendra. And that's good to know that not one certain player has to carry the load every week.
Yeah.
You carried it tonight. Maybe somebody else can do it next week.
Yeah, everyone contributes.
Well, congratulations. Thanks for coming up really quickly.
Yeah, of
you want to say
course.
hi to Grandma if she's still listening?
Hey, Grandma. Thanks for watching my game. I saw your text.
Did
Sorry I didn't
she
respond
watch?
yet. Yeah.
She picked a great game
Of
to watch.
course. Yeah, she'll watch every game.
Awesome. Congratulations,
Thank
Twyla.
you.
Congratulations, Mara.
Oh,
Keep it
thanks.
going.
Yes.
See you later.
Bye.
Les Shorsman is gone. He is down celebrating, and so I think that wraps it up. We thank our producer, Andrew Griffin. I know he wants to get out of here, but we want to get these interviews, especially after a big win like tonight. So we thank him for doing what he does, getting us all set up here. And congratulations to the Titans, now 2-0. And for Andrew Griffin, Mr. Producer, Les Schroeder on color, I'm Shad Hockey. If you joined us tonight, we thank you. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. And bye for now, Titan Nation.